Righto, welcome back to the Pirate Campaign. It's me, TJ Steve, TJ45, here with Santi, the RPG. Josh is out of the room right now, but we're back. And when we left last, our crew of renegades, they decided after their
renegades.
Yeah.
Are we really?
I mean, why wouldn't we be?
You're more like a
We
bunch
haven't
of
done anything yet. We're a bunch of assholes.
Well, yeah, we really are.
Well, you've done a lot, but not through any sort of skill. You're more like a bunch of very lucky landlubbers.
We are very lucky.
Like,
I mean, I personally have not done much.
Neither have I. All of them just like glare.
well,
No, you've done more than I have.
you did do that whole thing with pulling the two
Yes, that was
bruiser
awesome.
dudes off of the ship.
That was so goddamn
That was
cool.
more or less just, can I use are my hands functional? Yes. Do I weigh something? Yes.
Well,
That's all that was.
Well, like I said, though, like a lot of it was so, like I said, you've all done some pretty cool shit to the other observing NPCs, but it's all sort of lucky. Like, he appeared super scary on the ship because there was a fucking fireball raising up behind him.
I've realized I have a tendency to roll perfect setups, and then when it comes to doing the final blow, I always whiff it.
I think there's a feat called something. It's something to do with like a finish or finishing blow or something. Like if you knock an enemy out, it must make a will save or die.
Oh, huh.
Anywho,
That's cool.
so they had taken the ship of a dread pirate, and now they proposed to McCann that, hey, now we've done this, we got two ships. Why don't we go after that corrupt naval ship you were talking about?
Keel
Like,
haul.
yeah, let's fuck them up.
Yeah, let's keel haul them afterwards.
I don't know.
Whoa, let's not do that.
That's tying a rope around their legs and throwing them overboard to try to get the ship.
Let's not do that.
Why not?
Yeah, fun way to go.
My character would not. Okay, my regular character would not want that.
I literally listened to a song right here called Keel Haul.
Hailstorm.
Yep.
But so
Entire station for listening to.
you said sail, but before the real voyage to the location starts, what's your character name?
Karen.
Oh yeah, we're joined by my lovely girlfriend Jordan. By the way, I forgot.
Is that an NPC or is that?
We'll get to her character in a minute,
Just quite
hopefully.
yet.
So yeah, what's your character name? I'm sorry.
Taryn.
Taryn wanted to search the captain's study of this new ship for any, well, I suppose you were specifically looking for information on keyword Kaiser?
The Kaiser, yeah.
Kaiser.
If you're
And
talking about imitating that ship, it's like, what do I know about that? Also, it just sounds ominous.
I
The
rolled
ghost ship.
a preemptive local knowledge check for him before game to see what he could find. And he got an 18, so he got some pretty pertinent stuff. You see a number of books of just general interest. Lots of these would be worth looking into. But more specifically, you see two that you think may pertain to what you're looking for. You find, Mysteries of Sea, Bestiary and Supernatural Phenomena of the Ryan Strait, and Legends and Fables of the Blue.
Talking about this being a local thing, I go with the one for the Bestiary and Mysteries of the Ryan Strait.
Okay, you sift through the various articles. It's kind of like an encyclopedia in effect. There's a number of different articles and stories in it, and it's a sort of a academic tool for like the local phenomena and urban legends.
Is there a cup over there, dude?
Okay, you find a few interesting articles, reports of activity in the Great Ship Graveyard, the Shrieking Crack, most notably to what you're looking for, reports of of a ghostly ship known as the Kaiser. Let's see. Paraphrasing what the article says, it indicates unsubstantiated reports of a ghostly ship known to some as the Kaiser. It's been seen on and off in many places across the local waters, but a lot of the sightings seem to be mostly focused in the latitude connected with Dota Isle.
Dota Isle.
There's a small geographic diagram, not a map, a geographic diagram of the island in that. Doesn't really give you an indication about what Dota Isle is or even where it is, but seeing the picture, having the name, you could I could probably say that later you wouldn't even need to roll for it. Later you look in like a local almanac and you find the location.
All right, I can just flat out ask the captain.
The captain?
The captain?
No, not him.
The captain can.
Can, yeah.
No, yeah. Or you could potentially even ask one of your own crew, since most of, if not all of them, are from here.
Yeah, they're locals, yeah.
Indicates unsubstantiated. Yeah.
Use.
That's really pretty much all it says. Not a lot is known about the ghost ship Kaiser. It's never really attacked anyone.
It just shows up and people are afraid of it.
Yeah, sometimes no one's really gotten close enough to make out any details. Sort of, it looks scary. Occasionally, there's singing heard, either with or without the presence of the ship. Some people have occasionally gone after the ship, like treasure hunters, explorers, investigators, just trying to solve the mystery of the ship. Most come back empty-handed, tired, and broke. Others are never heard from again.
And where is this location at?
Dota Isle.
Okay.
This island here. Not specifically that island, but just like the general area.
Around that. And roughly where are we in? At least
Wait,
Dota.
I don't remember.
Okay.
so they find the island, or they can never find the island?
I'm gonna say
It's near the island. They don't know anything else.
you're currently heading north
Okay.
to a route that this naval ship takes. But honestly, I can't quite remember where you last were when you took the pirate ship. Anything else you wish to do in the study before we transition to the next phase?
Is there anything in that book about merfolk?
Yes, merfolk are somewhat common around here. But they're not really sociable with the local populace or land folk in general, really. But mostly around here, it's not like they're enemies of the Kingdom of Rye, but it's more like an unspoken sort of non-violent rivalry. Like they feel like the two peoples feel like they shouldn't be interacting with each other, but no one can say why.
Gotcha.
That's not to say they don't interact.
Yeah.
Very often, people will be seen interacting both in social and business aspects with merfolk on the seas, on shores, but it's not very common. If nothing else, due to the fact that they live under the fucking water.
Gotcha, yeah.
However, one not terribly common, but enough to be an issue is roving bands of merfolk bandits.
Gotcha.
Alright, seeing that he's like studying all this stuff, I want to go up to him like, so
you come into the study.
well, yeah, so you seem really interested in stuff.
Are you in here too, since it's the captain's study?
Yeah, well.
Or are you on the poop deck?
No, I walk into.
Okay.
So what's in these books?
Just some local information.
Was it any useful information?
Oh, well, the can mentions something about a local ghost ship. So you can find some information about that. Found very, very little. Not much information on it.
Now that we are a crew, I should know more about you. Like, what did I even know your name?
Hold that thought. I almost forgot. When you try to look up merfolk, you don't find the article itself unless you want to search for it. But you see, looking at the index and stuff, you see stuff connected to the subject of merfolk. You see something connected to, you see the keyword drownies.
Drowning.
You may choose to pursue that article further or not, but continue with what you were doing.
I will probably pursue that, definitely.
But yeah, well, I was saying, like,
You want to learn more about them?
yeah, like, I don't think I even know your name. Do I?
Oh, yes, I'm Taryn Malmsteen.
Taryn Malmsteen?
Yeah, Malmsteen.
Malmsteen.
Yeah.
You all introduced yourselves to each other
Yeah.
and McCann.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
But it's reasonable to assume that you have forgotten
Yeah,
his name.
yeah. Not because I'm an asshole, but because it's been a
Yeah,
long
no,
day.
you're strangers.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
It's like,
Yeah.
you're a merman.
You don't even need to. You don't even need to. You don't even need to rephrase your dialogue.
Oh.
It makes sense.
Hi. Yeah. Taryn.
Yes.
Well, nice to meet you again. It's Damien.
Yes.
And
You know me. I feel like I.
do I know you though?
Out of the group, these two seem to be the closest to each other.
Yeah.
We were? I
Kinda,
didn't even
yeah.
notice that.
You guys had a somewhat lengthy conversation
Yeah,
before the
yeah.
whole thing started.
Yeah.
You have the most repertoire
Howell.
with each other.
It's
My
because I
character
keep
likes
forgetting
your
his name is.
character a lot.
I keep forgetting his name's Howell. I'm like, what's his name?
Or
H. Howell.
H-Cow.
H. Cow.
You can say a cow.
A cow.
H-Cow.
A cow.
My nickname at the seas is How.
But
It's how fitting. You know.
Well, most likely you will become known as Hakao Dog Eyes, but that depends on you.
Dog eyes. Sorry, that's a fucking sleeping dog. I don't think about it now.
Hey, phone booth! No working for Dog Eyes!
All right. Anyway, so proceed.
Dude, that guy you hired, he's fucking crazy. He spent a half hour yelling at a phone booth.
Anyway, I like your moves out there. That was pretty smart, dragging those guys out.
Yeah, seemed to be the best idea. Plus, also, I can fly underwater. They probably couldn't.
Most people can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Question: would I? This is a character. Would if I wanted to feel clean, would I want to swim around in the ocean a bit or no?
What was that again?
Would I want to swim around the ocean to feel a little cleaner? Like,
If he feels dirty.
yeah.
Now, do you mean that in a spiritual sense, or
Both ways.
Physical?
Physical and
physical, not really.
you will not? It's not a practical means of bathing.
No.
However,
Spiritual sense.
if you wanted
Yeah, sure.
to go for a swim, well, here's the question: do you feel like taking a swim?
I feel like after that event, I'm like I need to swim. Like I need like some kind of like I want to be connected, but I don't want to be connected for too long.
You feel a sense of clarity.
Okay, well then I'm gonna swim then.
Yeah, you go down it. You strip down. You go down to the water. The ships are slowing down.
Now, would it be appropriate to be in knickers or would I be nude? Question.
That's up to you.
Either
one.
I'm naked.
Well, I mean, like it depends on your mood. Either one would be appropriate depending on things.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like what would make sense? Like, I guess I'll roll for
There's
it.
little fish with teeth in the ocean.
I'm the knickers then.
You're in knickers.
Knowing your character, you would just bite their heads off.
What the fuck, man? Oh yeah, so there you go. And research the guys.
Yeah. And after he walks out, then I just kind of go back looking up the drownies. Then.
Yeah, I'm gonna enter the library as well.
Yeah, I'm about to ask you, like, have you found anything that's use at all? Like,
it depends. What sort of thing are you curious about?
I don't know. Is there any like information in here that these pirates were caring about? Maybe their friends, other ships, any treasure hidden, any kind of.
I haven't gotten to blogs and stuff like that. I'm looking through like information about the area because I figured that'd be useful at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you're welcome to look at other books if you wish. I'm just focusing on this book at the moment.
All right.
When you follow the thread of the keyword drownies, it takes you to the article Reports of Activity in the Great Ship Graveyard. A territory pretty much more or less quarantined. The Navy doesn't take absolute efforts to keep people from entering. However, there is a station positioned at this fort where anyone attempting to venture south at this fort here.
Coffin Nail?
No, Coffin Nail's up here.
Okay.
This is a different fort. I forget the name. I'd have to look at the list. But anyone venturing south along the coastline, you read that this fort is specifically set up to act as sort of a gate watch to the river access, but they also double as a means of preventing people from venturing too far south down the coastline into the Great Ship Graveyard. However, that's really the only safeguard the Navy has against this. And
Kind of an enter at your own peril sort of thing.
yeah, anywhere else around the perimeter, people may enter, but they shouldn't. Reports are varying and sometimes don't make a lot of sense. There's reports of a sort of unique variety of undead that haunt the area, though no one's really seen them until they enter the Great Ship Graveyard, which is strange. Like, no one knows where they come from. Now undead aren't terribly uncommon. I mean, this is a fantasy universe. There's occasional shipwrecks with a few remaining skeletons or ghosts or something. That's one of the key differences between the Kaiser and other ghostly apparitions is the Kaiser they know the least about. Most of the time with necromancers, there's sometimes a necromancer nearby, or there's a clear cause of what's bonding the undead to this area, ghosts, skeletons, zombies. And usually it can be solved easy enough. The Kaiser, no one knows anything about it beyond what was documented. And in the Great Ship Graveyard, there's these strange sort of zombie creatures that are there, but no one's seen them until they're upon them. And also, sea monsters are relatively common on the high seas. About maybe slightly less common than your average bronto fauna like whales and shit. But they're out there. They're like a less common hunting game. But in the Great Ship Graveyard, it's like Africanized versions of the more common sea monsters. I'm nerfing the sea monsters a little bit if you should happen upon them. They'll have ACs similar to the ship ACs that you will come across. If you are stupid enough to go into the Great Ship Graveyard unprepared,
I will not nerf them.
I will hit you with the real ACs.
26.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Depends on the monster.
Yeah, you don't
Sea
want to deal with
serpents,
those.
things like that.
Yeah, they're
No.
kind of ridiculous.
But the really weird thing about that,
You wanna
same
bring-
thing
you're
with the
gonna
sea
have a bad time.
monsters. No one sees these sea monsters until they get to the Great Ship Graveyard. These things, they don't venture out of it.
It just seems
And
like
they don't
there's-
see them coming.
Seems like there's some kind of thing.
Some people have speculated
Portal.
that they are a sort of gatekeepers of something, or they keep watch over something in the Great Ship Graveyard. But that's mostly speculation, just because of the surprising means by which they appear. Like, it's not that they don't see them coming because, like, they're invisible. It's just they don't appear until someone trespasses. Local natural philosophers speculate that this may also just be a predatory tactic, much like a trapdoor spider, but same as the guard dog theory. It's speculation. Anyone who goes down there either dies or comes back insane.
That's interesting.
And the drownies is a colloquial term applied to the strange undead they see there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Turn to Cal and go, well, I think we should definitely avoid the ship graveyard. That place, reading about that, that sounds extremely unpleasant to go to.
Question: while swimming, am I thinking about the ghost sea?
The ghost
The
sea?
the ship sea. The
Ghost sea!
the ship graveyard.
It's like a metal song.
The ghost sea.
sea.
Did I have any like visions of it while swimming, like trying to like
Yes.
the ship sea, the ghost
You
sea,
can't have my chips though.
the goddamn it sunken sea, the sunken sea.
You
You can't have my chips.
The MacGuffin.
MacGuffin, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just the MacGuffin for what you're looking for. Not saying it's the MacGuffin of the whole story.
you feel yourself drawn south. Not
south,
not
right?
not like an urge to go south or
Swim
like
yourself away from the ship and
or,
die.
or something is pulling you like nothing supernatural per se, not obsessive, but like while you're in the water, it's sort of floating.
You can't have my
The,
yeah,
the
you can't have my
reverberations of sound in the water sort of calming your ears. You feel like you think about like if you were to try and go home. You don't think of the order. You feel like going south.
South. And now, what do I know what south is?
No. You haven't really looked at the map. You haven't read the book or anything like that, I would imagine.
The graveyard.
Alright,
Well, if you tell me, I'll know what it is.
yeah, that's one part of you like, or like, as I swim, I come back up, like,
Then again, between there and where you all are, there's any number of islands.
Things to the south, yeah.
And not to mention Chiralchus to the south.
yeah. But yeah, I go up and like, I had strange, when I was swimming, I had a strange, actually, I probably should see if I drowned. I didn't drown.
Did I drown?
Yeah, I had to get above 10. I didn't drown.
I would figure you could. I was just gonna give it to you. It's not like you.
Did I drown when I was out there?
You're not being.
Will
attacked
save
by
to
anything.
drown.
There's no storm. You're just going for a relaxing swim.
It's a will save to see when
So you tell them about your like.
Well, I told him about it. I don't know if you're there.
Yeah, I'm chilling with
It doesn't feel like a supernatural thing. More like just like
Well, I'm
you.
gonna
You
I
were,
just have a strange feeling, you know.
yeah.
I'm in line right here.
Okay.
Oh, hey,
Alright.
Kaizo.
Yeah.
I thought it was Kuzan.
No, that would be. The last name's Quanto.
Kaizo Quanto. Okay. Oh, well, wait a minute. What is your
Squanto?
first name?
Kaizo.
Your first name is Kaizo.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would introduce yourself as Quanto Kaizo.
Turn off or turn left?
The Japanese have their first and surnames reversed.
Oh, just kidding. To the right.
What if I just want to go by my first name? Sorry.
Then you would introduce yourself as Kaizo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, like if you were to introduce your full name, it would be reversed. So you tell them about that. What does Terran say?
I don't know. What are you doing up here?
Oh, what are you doing up here?
At this point, I suppose that's enough character interaction for the day, unless you wanted to do something.
I'm good for that.
Or you swim with me?
Sure.
Oh, there, you
Well,
swim.
actually, probably.
Yeah, you
That
swim
would
with me.
make no sense.
He would probably swim with you.
Yeah, like I want
Swim
to
with
do
the
my
shark.
swim. Yeah,
Like he was
the
nude.
shark kill me.
So-
No, of course not. You're part of the group.
No. So
Does this help Santi? What's your character's name again?
Damien.
Damien. Would this help Damien's confidence in being around the shark and knowing that I have control over it, that I won't fucking eat him?
Would it help my confidence?
Like you wouldn't be as
Oh.
assurance. You're right. That you wouldn't be as terrified of it.
Well, actually, do I feel a connection with the shark?
not,
No.
Unless it bites you,
No.
no.
not
Yeah.
particularly.
Like
The
it's, to
connection
you,
is
it's
teeth
just
and
an
blood.
animal.
Yeah, because like I'm saying, like
To be
see.
fair, though, you are a maritime. You have the heart of the sea trait. You are a maritime themed paladin. But so you have an understanding of sea life and the water and
Oh, yeah.
stuff. So
I was just wondering about the whole.
You're about as comfortable as a dog lover who's never owned a dog
That makes sense. That's a fair comparison.
Yeah.
around someone who has a dog.
Because I mean, I know if I was near a shark,
Yeah.
I would be fucking scared.
Yeah.
Sea dogs.
So I'm like, oh, it's a shark.
Because you know, sure it's a shark, but it's in the care of an undying hunter animal trainer.
Badass.
Animal trainer.
With a guidance
So
trident.
moving on, you sail north for a day or two. I'm not gonna roll.
Can I sing? To increase,
Do you want
I
to
swim.
sing?
to increase the bonus to our friends, yes?
I swim some.
Okay. Now, so you're all sailing along. You're all on the Red Fang.
I feel like I have to mention
McCann's
that.
on the deck of
Unless
the.
I die. I have to mention that.
That's
Unless I die.
true. That's true. McCann's over on the deck of the Polina.
Help me, Bob, I'm a bully in the alleyway, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm a bully in the alley, bully in the shimbonal. Sally is a girl that I love dearly, way, bully in the alley. Sally is a girl that I splice daily. What the fuck? Bully,
You're just now
Slice
connecting
them
the
daily.
ribbons there.
bully in the shimbonal.
You're just now connecting the dots of what that song's about.
I never text fully, so
These are sailors, dude.
yeah. Fucking fuck, guys. Well, you heard me say.
I'll tell you what. Okay, you know, I'm saying that's in character. You're singing along, and suddenly
What the fuck?
Go. Holy shit.
both crews have a very good-natured chuckle at your sudden shock and
It's
embarrassment.
like, holy shit, that's what that song's about, isn't it? It's like, yeah.
Oh, wait, an 18.
An 18, perfect. The crew's in high spirits.
It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Does anybody want to assist me
Now,
in singing?
I'm going to go through the sequence of events here. You have entered the waters that it's maybe really early morning. You've entered the waters that the naval ship patrols. You haven't seen it yet, but you're near.
Is there fog?
No.
Okay.
Maybe slight fog, early morning, but nothing haunted.
Yeah.
How dark is it? Is it, or is it like starting to like how dim is it compared to regular daylight?
There's a very vague orange glow on the horizon.
Like, who here has dark vision or low light vision?
I do in the water.
I think I do know, John.
I do not.
I would
I
say
am for once playing a character that does not.
I'm gonna wake up because as a hunter, I'd probably wake up very early in the morning and take my spot in the crow's nest.
You'll take your
my
spot in
position
the
for the
crow's
day.
nest. Don't you have some sort of low light vision? I'm dying.
He has it. He has
I think
deep
it's
sea
a-
vision.
yeah.
Basically, he forgoes light vision. He can be underwater. He can see it perfectly.
Right.
But I don't know about above water. I'm checking now.
I can check it right here on your sheet right here.
You should probably have some kind of good, like, dark or low light vision.
No, you don't.
Oh, that's right. I think I replaced his. I think I replaced
I can
his
do
sight
a,
with scent.
Oh, I think you can do the owl.
He's
I can
good
do a
smell.
swift action.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some.
Get the bat.
Yeah, I'll do bat.
He gets the aspect of a bat. He can see 60 feet. In
Dark
30.
vision, 60 feet.
Sick.
So you perception.
You said it's like a
You will see
dawn or
the
something?
naval ship before the rest of before the. Well, here's an idea.
Can you roll perception?
I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll perception on McCann too to see who notices the naval vessel first. Oh, he ain't seeing jack.
I rolled a 5.
What's it?
He rolled a nat 1, so no
30
matter
feet.
what, you see the naval vessel
Like, so
before
there's-
anyone
Oh,
else.
I'm assuming
just
that
like
both these guys are
You
asleep,
just
so I'll be
contract
since I'm first mate, I'll be up in like
30
13.
feet, 30 foot
12.
range.
McCann,
Is there any, like,
well, as soon
there's
as
no,
you
like,
entered the waters
plus numbers
that
to
the
it,
ship
right? I just
patrols,
No, it's
McCann
just-
signaled
can
you
track
from his
things
ship as much,
just
like
Oh.
making you aware that
Yeah.
you,
in a
again
range
you haven't
of
seen
30
the naval ship
Oh,
yet.
okay.
Yeah.
But you've entered the general waters that it patrols.
9. I don't think I see it.
I got 12 total.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 2.
14 plus something. That's actually pretty good.
16.
Okay, well, you travel a bit more, maybe a few hours. It's getting slightly more sunlight,
Oh shit.
like maybe 3 hours. 3 hours pass, and you see Did you intend for that to sound like that stupid Crash Bandicoot meme?
No, I was looking at the cat.
Aw.
I was looking at a cat. Sorry.
Wow! Anyway, anyways,
With sharp claws.
you rolled a 12?
Total of 12.
He rolled 14.
No, I rolled 16.
Oh, 16.
16. You're in the crow's nest, so I'm still gonna say you see it first.
Okay.
Now,
What's down here?
you...
And now Zeus makes some noise.
Sweet.
Now you see...
Very unhappy.
You see the naval vessel in the distance. It's still sort of dim. It's only maybe 5:30, maybe 6 in the morning,
Okay.
give or take. You see the naval vessel.
Is it moving?
It is moving. It is moving.
So it's not just sitting dead in the water with a giant hole beside of it.
Oh.
Southeast. But actually, let's see now. Let me roll the direction.
Tim, it's not home.
Oh shit! The wind is blowing southeast too.
So we have to chase them, basically.
Well, are we facing them or are we behind them?
However, they're not anticipating an attack, so they
They don't have full sail.
no. So they at the moment they are only moving one space at a time.
So,
And you all will. You want to be the blue ship?
Yes.
Sure, we'll be blue.
You all are the
Ow.
blue ship.
All right.
Dude, let's fucking ram it.
Let's ram it, and as soon as we ram it, I want to jump onto it.
I thought you all were going to stealth this.
We were, but we can't
Well-
sell it now. We can't catch up to it.
No.
Yeah, no, none of us can swim that fast to keep up with it.
Yeah.
well, would it be cheaper to fix something that
Unless
we rammed?
unless you all were to try and maybe cut across in front of it, and
Just
then
jump
have
off
someone
and get
jump
its
off.
way.
Ooh, let's try that.
You're not neither ship is at this moment currently flying any sort of flag. So unless you all exhibit any sort of weird behavior, they're not perceiving a threat.
And we're sure this is them.
Oh yeah, we're not sure if we're done. Yeah.
It's flying Orion flag.
Oh, okay.
Roll another. I would assume at this point you've signaled down below.
Yeah.
That what's going on.
I was gonna say if I whistle, will they know?
Would it be cheaper to fix something we rammed or fix the actual sails?
What's the question?
Because you said at one point you guys mentioned something about ramming the ship, which I'm sure would cause damage to the hull. Would it be cheaper to fix that, or would it be cheaper to
Ramming
fix the
deals
sails?
more crew damage than it does ship.
I feel like we should do this a more not ramming way.
And also, ramming also causes a minor amount of damage to your ship.
Okay. Then maybe not.
How about we go to the sides of each of them?
However-
so then we
That's what I was thinking.
We could cut
Interesting stuff happens when you get ramming crits. You have the possibility of either just going over the ship and just steamrolling the bitch, or even possibly having a few of your crew members jump on board.
we'll go beside it and we jump on board.
Yeah, we'll go like this.
You can try.
Yeah.
We should French
broadsides,
fry.
yeah.
We should pizza them.
Some,
Should we
Pizza,
also,
yeah.
We'll French fry and
some
then
Allen.
pizza.
should we also possibly
But yeah, I asked it before. So everyone on both ships is currently aware of this ship's presence. You roll a perception.
to get to it? Are we gonna have to try to catch up with it?
+7.
Ooh.
There's something
See it.
There's something hanging from one of the yard arms of the ship.
Can I
What?
see what it is?
It's a pirate.
It is you hold up a spyglass.
Yeah.
It may be a pirate.
But it is a person.
Simple maritime clothing, bandana. Whether he was a pirate or not, he was 18.
Do you tell me this?
He was
Was
18.
He
How
looks
do we
like he
know?
may have been about 18. And he's been there for some time.
Do you tell us this?
Yeah.
Alright, can I roll a will save?
Sure.
To go into non-bloodlust?
Not blood. So you were already in.
On that one again!
Hold on. This time it landed on an angle on the keys.
14 plus... That's not my character sheet.
That's why I said roll. That's right earlier. It's like, do I drown? Roll a nat one to see if you drown yourself.
Yeah.
Roll to see if you drown
He,
yourself.
he rolled it. It landed on an angle,
to see what
slightly favoring a nat 1 on the keyboard between the keys.
So I was
and
gonna
the
Keep telling them
What'd
to roll
you get?
the keyboard.
22.
22. You're good.
Okay.
You're justifiably upset about
Yeah,
this.
I'm good.
But-
Take him out, but I'm not gonna take him out like brutally.
Yeah. You still feel a bit more justified in your going after this naval vessel, knowing this now, better than what you did before. But you don't feel a need to torture anyone, right?
Good.
now.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
still gonna beat them up though.
Certainly.
I'm still gonna beat the fuck out of these guys.
Are we gonna have to try to catch up with this thing, or are we just gonna be like, oh, we're
Well, that's
at
up
the
to
ship?
you. Are you going to try and cut
Pizza.
across it?
We should pull up kindly and ask why there's a fucking body on the side. of it.
Hey guys, why do you have a body out there? Oh, that's cool.
And then we'll know them while we're talking
Oh,
to the other ship.
Have you
comes
gone
around.
down from the crow's nest? Are you like deliberating about this on the deck?
I'm assuming. What?
Yeah, because I would have had to come down to tell them.
Okay, so
I throw out the suggestion that is it possible we could slow them down by maybe firing at the sails?
We don't want to break the sails, man.
that is a possibility.
But we don't want to break the sails.
Well, that's why I asked
Sails are
earlier if
cheaper
it
to
was
repair than anything else in the
And
ship.
That's
it
the
would
question I was
be-
asking
Unless the
It
damage
would
the
be.
rest.
Canvas is easier to get than lumber.
Well, if
Okay.
you want to originally do
You
it
don't just
stealthy,
sew it up.
your idea was good. Like distract them, and then have the other ship come.
Yeah,
around.
well, how would we do that while we distract them?
Yeah, I mean, I'm up for that plan.
We go around in front of them, we broadsides and shoot their
Everyone
sails, and
everyone-
someone jumps off.
Everyone roll a perception.
This is getting ridiculous. I imagine.
16.
17.
I rolled a 20.
Nat one for Ryan.
Oh, that's 20. Nice.
What's your character name?
Momir.
Momir looks out back towards the naval ship. He's like, guys, points.
What's the point of it?
You all look. McCann's going ahead.
Yeah.
He's hoisted the colors and the crew's shouting.
Full sail, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
You never thought to call McCann onto your ship and talk to him, and
I thought he was sitting beside us. Like, hey, we.
no, he's on his ship.
He's not gonna be on his ship,
Oh.
yeah. So McCann's just like,
And he's
no.
all, and they're all jazzed up from that song you sang.
Yeah!
All that's going on, they're raring for a fight. They got fire in their veins. They want to
They're
fight
gonna be the
you.
bully
They
in
give me
the alley.
distraction. They'll distraction. We go behind them and we just jump on.
Okay.
I'm gonna have
Damn.
to speak with McCann after this.
McCann, we got a
be
serious
the bully in the
problem
alley.
here.
Alright, so I guess just go.
Gonna be the bully.
Okay, well, let's see. Now let me get out the GM screen so I can write up initiative.
But if we hit it, people could fall off, and then my shark could eat them.
Yeah!
Now, you have maybe one round before because of your distance, because of how soon you saw them.
Actually, not bad.
You have maybe one round before the alarm is raised on the naval ship. But McCann's crew, they're all very rowdy. They will most certainly make themselves known in the foreseeable future.
They are distraction.
Yeah.
How
None,
far away can we shoot their side cannons?
you have a range of 5 spaces.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So he just turns around and starts firing at them.
the chase cannons only fire chain shot. Which
Sideways, I said.
Oh,
You go
side, the
broadways.
broadsides. Yeah.
Broadsides, yeah.
And I had this idea since I started doing this with the hexagonal grid. If a ship is on these spaces, you deal normal damage, but it would lose a damage bonus. But you don't have one, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If it's directly, like if you're here and your target is here, then it takes the normal damage you roll.
Okay. So let's start this bitch.
Okay. Roll captain's initiative.
Captain?
Okay.
That's Captain, not us.
You.
You roll initiative. You're the
Oh, I
captain.
know.
Roll your ship
The
initiative.
Navy's going last.
17.
Yep.
Ooh! Does he get bonuses? Like, does
17
he...
plus 2, so.
18?
17 plus 2, 18. Okay.
Well, wait.
Or
Oh,
19.
that would be
19.
19.
Yeah, 17 plus 2.
Okay, Red Fang is probably going first. Let's see what McCann does.
Okay.
Here in a moment, we're going to get to you now.
Wait, are you... You're on the Navy ship.
Well, it's appropriate. McCann rolled a nat 20, so he's going first.
Yeah, makes
That is
sense.
very much appropriate.
They're gonna ram the goddamn ship without us fighting.
that ship.
Oh.
Fuck it up.
Kalina.
Keep forgetting I have these.
Cards?
So
These cards.
now, we cut to the interior of the naval ship.
Okay.
This hasn't happened yet. It's about to. We see the brig of the ship. Layout. Imagine general sort of like stuff you see in the Pirates of the Caribbean. So that's sort of like the cages and stuff. Now there's 2 guards. One sort of patrolling this deck, occasionally sitting down at the end of the room for a few minutes. The second one, he mostly patrols the deck above, but then every now and then he comes down here, circles around, goes back up, isn't seen for a while. And inside the port side cage is you.
You're in a
What are
cage.
you doing? Oh,
She's in a cage.
by the way, well,
She's a prisoner.
a brig cell.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, she's in the cage.
Yeah.
On the in your gear is locked in a trunk at the forward end of this room. Are you doing anything? Do you want to say anything to the guard?
No, I'm just leaning against the cell, like, casually tossing something back and forth.
Oh, I thought you were like doing
Hands
bicep like
occupied.
things.
No, just like tossing something to keep hands occupied.
Get out of here, I'm gonna
Maybe
kill you with
sharpening
one
your
hand.
claws.
Yeah.
You-
Let's say I gotta hold up like a little stone. I'm just sharpening claws,
What
tossing
species
it back and forth.
Cat claws.
Claw.
Kinda
Oh,
like
cool.
You are not particularly
Shipping.
skilled with your claws. You have a -1 to attack with them. But I put them on your character sheet down below as an option. Just ditch effort. It still deals 1d4 damage, I think. So if you can make it,
At this point in place, I'm just
a good natural weapon.
idly sharpening claws, shooting irritated glances at the guards when they pass too close to the cage.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
Me, yeah.
So now we cut back out and
What a
We're jumping
catastrophe. Can we do that all day now?
now let's see now. I'm saying like this way is north. southeast. Okay, so
Actually, yeah, move the dice to like where it's appropriate.
these guys, they're going to move forward. Gonna move forward sort of slightly to the left, so they can pop a shot off with their chase cannons. Which now let's see now. Let's break out this thing.
Leave that there.
And the end of these
Directions of the ship.
Nice.
It's useful.
Oh shit! I almost forgot. I need to break out.
Oh shit.
Okay. NPC ship 2. This will be
Doesn't
McCann's.
rotate.
That's stupid.
Yeah, y'all may want to hold on to this. Whoever wants to keep track of like,
Captain.
the ship's damage and attack and stuff.
Yep.
Somebody has to give him a pencil though.
Now, or if you want, you can use like a spin down die.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, thanks.
Now, okay, he's going to attack with the chase cannons.
That one.
It's an 11 plus 6. That meets their AC perfectly.
You enhance like this.
No, I
Just
just went out of messenger.
Oh.
And that, okay, so and now they will deal the ship damage. Ooh, good start. They deal 94.
Ooh. Gosh.
You said she was on the port side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's that?
Oh, she can
Okay.
kill then.
No, she's on the opposite side of us.
Oh, okay.
So if we shoot, there's less chance of us hitting her.
Okay.
That's good knowledge. We don't-
Chase cannons usually target the mast anyway.
I'm just saying that if we do go
Oh my
broadsides-
god. I could imagine that 20 that actually goes through the ship and hits her like, oh fuck, she's gone.
Just get it.
It's gone before I started.
And she's dead.
Decapitation. It's like, oh, fuck.
Or that lucky
whoops.
chance that the 2 balls stick in the wall and the chain's just around her neck and she somehow survived it.
Then she drowns immediately. Going,
She's just running against the wall.
Okay. Now it's your all's turn.
Alright, so
Again, unless you're moving southeast, you may only move one space.
well, let's try. Can we go southeast, going this way? We can go front them.
Alright.
That way, when they catch up to us, we can jump on them.
Okay.
Southeast is not here.
Yes.
What?
So we're moving that. Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah, if we turn, we can shoot broadsides.
Oh, then you show
Where
us how
are
you
you
want to do.
going?
I'm going to the places he's pointing
Santi
at.
wanted
Well,
to
that's
go over here.
like
We were here.
yeah.
So you may only move. In a normal turn, you may only move one space.
It's southeast, right?
Okay, what if we turn?
But, okay, now, okay, here's what you can do. Moving with the wind,
Yeah.
you may either move here, or with momentum, I'm going to allow that you may move here.
Okay, I say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless Emma has a better idea.
Or steer us there.
That's right, you're at the helm.
Oh yeah, you do things. Oh, not in a sarcastic way, but you're doing that.
You're actually doing things.
Now,
Good job,
We,
Kaizo.
however, though, we're not on an angle to shoot broadsides, are we?
No.
No.
I shoot
We can't even
Kaizo.
shoot chase cannons at that point.
Yeah.
I shoot Kaizo a thumbs up.
Does he
Now
know
we
that
get
means?
Does he-
the
Kaizo
Navy
doesn't know what
ship's
that is.
turn.
It means good
We're going to
job.
go to a.
Oh.
Now we're going to sort of a little rewound deck turn. They can't really do anything yet. They're taken by surprise.
I bet.
But we
They're
will
scrambling to get position.
down below in the brig. You hear some through the porthole next to your head, above your head. You hear someone up top talking. Someone is speaking to the captain, giving a general sort of like a report. No mention of the ships that could have been sighted off the starboard bow.
Yeah.
But he then asks he asks them when sir were you planning on cutting down the lad? He's been up there for several days now, and he's beginning to show some signs of tear. And you can't see him, but you can sort of sense from his voice and the pause he takes. The captain isn't really looking at whoever's giving him this report. He's not even looking at the hung kid on the side of the
Fucking dick.
ship.
Someone should try to shoot this thing down with an arrow.
What does this guy look like?
That is
She
so
can't see
far away.
No.
Yeah,
I just
I'm
meant
looking over here.
No. I just want to know what the character looks like. I just want to
Her character?
No,
The captain.
The
The
captain.
captain.
Sorry, I should have.
You'll find out when we get there.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to know for the sake of me knowing, just so I
Not-
can visualize in my head.
Non-specific asshole naval captain.
Okay, I was just curious.
Just sort of a thought.
Russell Crowe
British.
from Les Miserables.
He will probably die at the end of this
Nice.
battle anyways, so
Just imagine you're killing Russell
And if he
Crowe.
doesn't, we'll kill Holland.
yeah. So he sort of gives,
You would totally
he
know
gives
Almost, maybe.
he gives a
Hey,
totally
hey,
gonna do
hey,
it.
you kid, you want to do it.
I want to do it, but I didn't want to do it.
he gives a pause and he says, "I believe he's fine fine where he is right now, Lieutenant."
I'm fucking this guy up.
He's
Cut
just
him down,
staring
I will
ahead,
kill
dead
you.
eyes, like.
Yeah,
he-
dude, this guy.
He serves as an excellent beacon for any ne'er-do-wells like that bitch down below.
Oh, fuck!
And soon enough time will decide when the time for his proper burial is right.
Wow.
Without our interference.
He's gonna let
Basically
nature
the
take
rope
course.
rock.
He's
God.
gonna let him hang there until his neck rots and he drops from the ship.
Someone
One of
make
the
him
rope
look like a
does.
dick and cut it down
One
with an
or the
arrow.
other.
Some muffled curses come from below, directed at the captain.
Okay.
Can't
Well,
hear-
when you
can't
say
hear through the walls.
well, when you say muffled, do you mean like you're muttering, or are you actually shouting?
Probably more like muttering, where you can just hear it, but
Okay.
you just don't. Yeah, you can't
If you're just muttering, then the guards are pacing the room. He sort of glances at you for a moment and smirks slightly.
Oh, fuck these guys. So, anyway.
Then suddenly, you hear ding 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 ding. So there's calls of pirate ship off the starboard bow, and then you sort of perk up for a moment, and then you hear.
Yeah, I'm definitely up.
Yeah.
Yep.
You perk up.
Yeah, literally.
Now it comes back to McCann's turn.
Cat hearing.
She's all ears.
Damn it!
This isn't gonna end, is it?
No, it's not. I have quick reflexes.
Oh, I put the damage on the wrong ship.
Single
I put
fighting
it,
like cats and dogs.
Literally.
Oh my god.
oh no, I didn't. 94.
We'll kill the dinosaur.
Oh, wait.
The Ice Age!
I wrote 94 instead of actually deducting the damage. Okay, calculator. 500 minus 94.
Now we know how much HP they have.
Yeah. 406. I did a hearty chunk. The crew HP is lower, so it will be quicker to reduce the crew HP. But it'll be slightly more difficult, as the only thing you currently have that deals the most crew damage is ramming. I'm going to put it out there. You can get grape shot. It's a broadside ammunition that deals mostly, if not only, crew damage. But you'll either have to craft it or buy it. It's not a very common item. It's common enough that people know of it.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not really needed. Okay, so McCann is going to move here now. The ships aren't really lined up right now, so you can't really do much of anything else. Back to you all. Oh, and if you all want to do stuff on the deck, you want to take a deck turn, you have to declare that, and whether you want to take it before or after the ship's move action.
Alright. I declared that I'm gonna have a swing ready for whenever we get in range so I can get on this fucking ship.
And
You're gonna go up and grab a lanyard and prepare to swing
Yeah.
onto their ship when you pass by?
Yo, fuck yeah.
one thing I would like to do is ask one of the crew member when we get close enough to take the helm, and I want to try to scurry all the way up here to the top of the sails, so that when we get close enough, I can jump over and maybe cut the guy down.
So basically saying,
You're not going to jump over to the other ship. You're just gonna try to swing out and cut the body down.
Sorry for permission, Captain. Can I fucking jump on that ship and kill not kill him, but can I jump on the ship?
Basically, from the top of
Kill him
our
if you
sails,
want to
swing
do that.
over and cut the guy down.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. a prepared action. When you close in, you will.
Yeah, preparation. I'm gonna jump.
And that.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor stuff for the last several hours.
Good idea.
What you can do? Or you want to like just wait?
I'm just waiting.
So
I'm just chilling at the helm.
now take
You like-
take the ship. Take the ship move.
Can we move forward?
Where should we move to?
Forward.
One forward, I guess. But yeah. Yep.
We can only move one forward. Yeah.
Okay.
We should get there before them. Yeah.
So they're probably
One.
Yeah.
2.
Oh shit!
Yeah. These
We're
guys.
broadsides of them.
For one thing, these guys are assholes. Second, they saw you all coming, even if you haven't attacked them yet. And no one said anything, so I'm assuming you haven't hoisted your colors yet.
No, we haven't.
I
But
was
we are
thinking of doing
kind
that
of splitting off of them.
Yeah, none.
McCann.
Mmm.
We are kind
Yeah.
of splitting off from McCann.
Yeah,
We are.
that could be perceived as okay.
Not involved potentially.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna roll for that. Let's
Oh,
see.
fine.
Let's see what this.
Who
guy
has
is.
bluff? Who here has bluff?
That will not help here.
Yeah.
We're not saying anything or doing anything.
Well,
It's not really a bluff check.
Well, actually,
Is there a flag to?
I personally
Is there a
wouldn't think
I
flag
have
to
bluff.
fly
I have
that-
bluff,
that
but
you
I
I
don't-
can-
personally wouldn't think it's a bluff check.
here's what. Would it? Well, does it? Here's an idea. Would this sound unreasonable? Maybe have, since he's the helmsman, maybe have Jake roll a bluff check.
Oh
Roll
god.
it. Roll it against the captain's sailor check.
What?
Against the opposing Captain Sailor check.
Yeah.
Uh.
Basically, he's judging as a sailor whether or not you are actually veering off because you don't want to be associated with this.
Okay.
Can we
Does that make
assist them?
sense?
Basically, make it look
I
like
can
a,
kind of see that, yeah.
yeah.
Can we assist them by telling him what to do?
No, I wouldn't say so.
You've
This is-
already taken your deck turns.
7.
Grand total of
He has no
7.
bluff at all, so.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh man.
Guess what? His sailor skill is a +7.
So he rolls anything but that one.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So,
Yeah, he knows we're moving to intercept.
or he doesn't care.
One or the other, yeah.
So he's gonna attack.
Oh, I'm definitely fucking this guy over.
NPC ship 1.
Dude, and you're on the mast?
Ooh!
Okay.
Yeah,
We're
when
good.
we get close enough, I was gonna get to mast.
This is gonna be fun.
Wait, you do Nat 1?
Yep.
What does Nat 1 do?
Well, he's using round
Overloaded
shots, so
the
let's
cannon.
find out.
Overloaded the cannon.
Ooh.
No. I have special
Okay.
fumbles set up, and I'm gonna roll to see which one he gets. Okay.
Fair enough. I'm saying that's something I would have probably thrown in is overloaded cannon. Cannon explodes on the ship.
That would be fun. No, I don't
Too
have,
much powder.
I don't have that, but I have similar effects. Okay, 10
It disables a cannon, and it deals some damage to the ship.
ramming,
That's some
chain,
crew damage, so it would
fumbles.
hurt the crew too. That'd be a good one.
Okay, fumbles. Chain shot, ramming, round shot.
Yeah, sure.
Blackbeard's breakfast.
Okay,
Nice.
we're gonna roll a D2.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
A D2. Scary.
You got a 2. Loose sparks. You might be in trouble.
Oh, fuck!
Powder keg is this?
Your powder store catches a spark, causing a minor explosion.
Nice.
Which side of the...
Hey,
Wait,
Will
where?
Turner survived it.
Well, they're firing from that side, so the side opposite her.
Okay.
But then again,
Powder store, she's kept in the middle of the ship to prevent it from being damaged.
powders. Yeah, well, powder store is kept down below, yeah, but
And midships too.
well, then the thing. Well, see, here's the thing, though. Most ships have 20 guns, 5 on top, 5 below.
Yeah, each side, yeah.
Well, keep in mind, it's also...
So I will roll to find out whether or not this explosion frees you.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That'd be cool.
It could free you.
Let's see, I noticed a spark.
Or you'll just
There's like,
lockpick.
oh shit.
It would probably be maybe on the deck above her, maybe.
Should
She's
you
all
have
paws.
Should you have her roll a
Roll, see what
reflex
it
to maybe survive this attack?
Well, I'm going to do that too.
Okay.
First, let's deal with this. Okay, so minor explosion. Rolls normal crew damage.
Don't worry, she has 9 lives.
And roll a d10 to see for how many turns your ship will take 1 point of fire damage. -1 if one player has water spells, which is an NPC ship, so fuck them.
Only 1 point of fire damage? Only 1 point of fire damage?
A turn.
A turn.
Every,
But still.
every
For 500.
turn.
Oh, yeah, but 500.
500 health, that's not actually a whole lot. It's
Yeah.
pretty minor.
Well, again, it's
Unless fire damage is in particular.
it's a minor explosion.
Fair enough. Fair
And also think about it this way: this was them causing themselves damage in a turn which they would have done.
That's a fumble, not versus a critical. For critical, be major explosion, probably something like that.
Oh, and also, you know, the crews could be like, oh shit, we take care of this now. So
Yeah.
The other round shot fumble was poor bracing. The kick of the cannons causes them to roll back violently on the gunners. The shots fall short of their target, and you must roll normal crew damage against yourself.
Well, that's nice.
So anyway, so
So yeah, okay, okay, so let's see now. 1d10 to find out how many turns. That's a 10. They'll be taking fire damage for the next 10 turns.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Let me just make a note of that.
No, I'll probably get on the water when we get closer. Go around the other side of it.
remember, it's going fast.
Fire
It's going with
damage.
points. I like that. I have the shark.
10.
So the shark will
Now
keep
let me
going.
re-equip myself with how
That's
the
not
crew
John's
damage
though, so.
works.
Put the shark in the cannon.
Fucking damn!
This shark is not canon.
Ha
Give it mage
They're
armor.
pretty small.
Oh, that is very pretty.
Hey,
It just flies over to each the captain in one fell swoop.
What?
Flies back over to the
Hey!
other side.
I feel like I recognize
hey,
that.
very, hey,
Sharknado.
very pretty.
Very pretty small, right?
Okay, I'm
No,
trying,
I'll
I'm
just
trying to
jump on,
find
you're
the
right.
damn.
When you're evil, but you also
There we
like
go.
really cute things.
Okay.
Is this one?
Evil can be cute.
Yeah.
Look at cats, for instance.
But Tish.
Cats can be evil and cute.
Yeah. The corrosive and cuddly.
So 3, 6, 9. No wait. 3, 6, 9, 12.
That's a lot, really high of a price.
What?
It's a rap song.
It's only 5.
Yeah, but.
Considering there's cards in the dragon deck, there was like 9. There are 9 drops.
Oh wait, let's delete that.
That shit's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. It's not bad for what it does.
Also, the cat deck.
300
Do that for,
Old cards.
minus.
did you do that for Michelle? The cat
I
deck?
took most of the equipment out of that cat deck and put it right into my attracts deck because they're fucking sick.
Oh god, yeah, they are.
They're ridiculous.
Especially for like the creature type ones. It's
Yeah.
I just want all creature type cards from all 4 of the decks.
Okay, high or low?
High.
You should have been low.
It's a 54.
Oh, it's high.
That's high.
Yeah. That counts.
What did she say?
High.
High.
She said high.
high.
Okay, that was the roll to
Because
find out
somebody
whether or not it hurt you.
Oh! I should have said. I told you. You should have said low.
Wait a minute, what did you say?
She said high.
I
High.
said high.
But it's
Santi said should have been. Santi said
You should have
said
said
low.
It's 54. So she's saying.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh, so-
60.
I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Number some use sparks out of my phone.
Higher.
She said high. It rolled high.
Doesn't
so
matter.
she's
She's
High.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's like heads or tails.
Now-
Okay,
tails.
okay, I
I'm fine.
brush these sparks out of my
High
phone.
or
Otherwise
low
it's harm.
to see if the explosion frees you.
Let's go high again.
Uh-oh, it's a 46.
Oh. This is Ben.
At least I'm not. At least I'm
What?
not.
I've decided to throw in a third one. This time let's change things up.
Cage.
Low to see if the explosion kills the guard on this floor.
You'll like this.
It's a 16. He did. He did.
His body flown to the bars
Did
and.
he fall close enough to my cage where I can see if he has, if I can see if I can pickpocket some keys or get something from him?
I'm gonna say
Steal some
yes.
money from this corpse.
The explosion came from the opposite
Yeah.
side of the
Yeah.
ship, so I'm gonna say it
Probably blown towards him.
knocks him like like just barely within your reach from the ball.
All right.
Oh, you're gonna be a
Alright,
sick
I'm
moment
gonna
of Pirates
see if I
Academy
can,
movie.
hook him
That
and pull him close
happens,
enough to search his
explosion,
pockets.
and guard
Okay.
goes flying.
Okay.
And the
Roll.
explosion hits him so hard, the keys fly out of his pocket.
Now
It
let's
gets
see.
stuck in the wall.
Sliver?
I
So the
thought.
scene, Jack's just like trying to get
Oh,
the key
yeah.
out of the wall.
I
Wow,
thought
wow.
about, like, if someone were to
Good idea.
attack the ship with a broadside, I thought about having
Music.
a sequence where the cannonball takes out this guy's head, and it doesn't open her cell, but it, like she searches his body, or like it takes out the top half of his body. She searches his body, and she looks out through the hole in the side of the ship, and she looks out and hit the rest of his body with the keys are in the water.
Hey,
In this case,
Now it's
I'm
in a
gonna search-
shipmate.
Yeah, I'm gonna search his pockets.
How much does
Plow.
this guy weigh? Statistics.
Picture the shark eats that half of the body. 'cause
I'm
it's
not
in the
certain
water.
this
And
app
we're just like,
lists
where are
the guy's
the
weight.
where are the keys? And the shark's like, with the vomit.
I'm not sure sharks can vomit.
Essentially, sort of Chinese color.
Whales
Right?
can. I don't think
The
sharks
brown
can.
hair, like,
We'll make it vomit.
like brown
Well,
hands,
for
little
Birds
ears,
can't vomit.
and
Well,
tails.
birds,
Comedic
sorry,
effect,
birds
they
can.
can.
They
Otherwise,
cannot
it's
bird.
sandy colored.
Yeah.
I don't think this app lists the NPC's weight.
no,
No,
it would not.
it would not.
It's average
not really,
weight.
It's not really an applicable thing.
What's your strength score?
I have a thing. Or not. I do.
You're at 12.
Yeah.
You with some modest effort, you drag him close
And
enough,
drag
enough you can search
Well,
him.
actually, drag is a lot easier than anything. Like, drag weight is
You
a lot.
like, get like a hold of
Well,
his coat.
bear in mind also, she's doing this one-handed through a cell door. But you pull him close.
Okay.
Stop
You-
rolling, or you're gonna lose all your luck.
Okay.
Well, like, yeah.
I'm going to say. I'm going to say keep going.
All right. I'm gonna see search to see if I can find keys.
You find the keys, or do you want to roll perception to see if you find anything else of interest?
Shit was that?
Oh, you need a
Yes,
die.
question.
Yeah, you should read
I
this.
hit
Right,
question
right,
mark
first
on
one, I
my
had, like,
phone
three
and
in
did
my
the
purse,
upside down
but
question
I
mark. I'm
don't.
like,
Oh,
I must have it somewhere besides my purse.
That would be an
Pick
answer
one.
mark.
red or green and purple. You can use my dice. These are really good dice.
Or you can say please.
Probably never said please.
I rolled save 13.
he doesn't want to please.
Here you go.
You
Santi.
find,
Especially when you were involved.
Also, you
find
take my
his
finger, bitch? You can. Yeah, please. Sorry.
his
That's kind of funny. Like,
ammo
you take the
pouch?
food and then afterwards, then
Um,
you say please.
Here, we can move this up.
No, his mute response is bitch, please.
You find his ammo
Bitch,
pouch.
please.
You find his pistol.
No,
So,
please,
so,
okay, that works.
so now you have
Your ass
two
smells like
pistols
hand
instead
soap.
of one.
What isn't
Your
my
ass
one
smells
pistol
like hand
still locked
soap?
away with my stuff?
Sure enough, but once you open that up, you'll have.
I just
two
heard
pistols.
that.
Right now I have-
Jake, I
I
don't know
have
what you
one
said. That
pistol
sounds
and
like you
some
said
One
your ass
pistol
smells like
and
hand
ammo.
soap.
You may take
Hand
his
soap.
musket if you want.
Hands. Okay.
There's way
Well,
more.
see, I decided to
You
keep
have
it-
a blunderbuss.
Still not much better.
I decided to keep
You didn't
this
hear the whole
pistol in order
conversation.
to, make a quick
That's
light
all the
escape.
part you said.
Yeah.
No,
I
he
don't
was
know, by the
handing
way,
it towards me. I was like, I don't know
Your
where your hands have
blunderbuss
been.
is, is
He
pretty
puts
much
food in my
only
mouth
used
and I
for
go,
the alchemical
oh, it smells
cartridges you
fine.
have.
He's like,
Alright,
it was
so most
in my
people are using
ass. I was like,
pistols
well, then your
and
hand,
Most
ass smells like hand soap.
Alright, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm
I
lost
heard
my
your
page,
ass
and
smells
I
like
have,
hand soap.
the pistol and a little bit of ammo to go with it.
My mouth's full of
Okay, and I will say, and I suppose before we end this turn, you open the trunk and you get the rest of your gear.
Alright, alright.
Now we will get to
Retrieve
the.
my gear.
Now we will get to what you do
do
next
that.
in a bit. Back to
Sea
McCann.
monk.
See.
Key.
Now we come back to
Punch shit in the
McCann.
ocean. Qui-Gon monk. On the ocean.
He's
They're weird as shit.
McCann is going
have
to move here, and with the momentum of the wind, move one more space.
We can't shoot broadsides now because McCann's in the way.
Shit.
Goddamn McCann, you're a bitch.
This is the problem with having an ally and that sort of thing unless we're on the other side. Which
Okay.
we can't really
And
do.
also without thinking to deliberate with him beforehand.
Why don't we like move forward and slow a bit so that when he?
No, we're gonna move way
You
faster
could
than
potentially try to block him off. Potentially.
But we're moving slower than he is, so.
Yeah.
Unless the wind changes.
Let's
Okay.
just see what happens. Let's see how this plays out as we make our approach.
I thought about having McCann try to ram him, but with the wind, the only thing that you could really do was to sort of get alongside him.
Has the wind changed though?
Hmm?
Has the wind changed though?
I've just No.
Mm.
Not in the time of this single battle. There is an item you can find that allows you to change the wind at will. But it's if you can
Is it a
find
wand that we?
No. No.
It's
I
not a
thought
wind
about
wand.
that, but no.
It's not a wind wand, okay?
Is there a bag?
It's a reference to Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Not an ocarina.
Technically, that's a conductor's baton.
Oh, so sorry.
Is it an ocarina instead?
Okay, McCann rolled a
Is it
12
instead some kind of crazy shaman staff?
plus 6.
We get it from
You're
Bone
not.
Blacks.
You're not far
We
off.
get it from Bone Blacks.
You are. You don't know that though. You don't know that.
It's always check. I know.
You may see.
I know things without knowing things.
You may see about reading about it in the study later, maybe.
Roll
But yeah.
meta knowledge.
So McCann hits. McCann hits. This time with round shot. Okay.
Sure.
Roll attack. Roll ship. Ooh. Another 90. This time a straight 90.
Ooh.
90,
Nice.
90 and 0.
900. I want to see them roll a crit and kill the captain.
Aww.
That'd be hilarious.
Deny me the pleasure of being up to captain.
There's a ramming crit called Tumble Out of the Nest, where there's a chance for an enemy officer to stumble onto the deck of your ship, at which point you may take him captive.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
If you ram him.
Wrecked.
Anyway, so
We need the ram. We need some good ramming
Oh.
stuff for our ship. I feel like ramming would be fun, especially if we increase the speed of the ship. If that's the way to do that.
I suppose you could, but I suppose you could invest in a reinforced ram, but I mean, it still has the chance to like roll things against you.
Yeah, fair enough.
question, Archer. I have a question about the ship.
Okay, 406
Maybe you like something like
minus 90.
Faster, yeah, but we'd still be a little ways.
Yeah, but still, it gets closer, closer and farther away.
316. So now it's 405 from the burn. Oh, let me track the.
Is McCann gonna slow down when he gets directly beside them? Like,
They're probably going to keep moving.
okay.
They're going to try and
Alright.
outmaneuver his ass.
Yeah.
That's what-
Oh, you may fire before moving, if you want. You may
But we
fire
can't.
and then
We
move.
can't. We can't right now.
Yeah, you can take your attack and move actions in any order, but you're still like. Okay, so now let me roll the crew damage.
How many spaces did you say our cannons can go?
5.
What if we were to move like right here and then turn?
Well, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
They're kind
we
of
take the
ahead.
momentum and we do like this.
3, 6, 9.
Well, we could still hit them from here.
Here's the thing. They're moving. They're in front of us, so they're gonna theoretically keep moving quicker than we can move to catch up.
Yeah, I'm saying that we keep doing like this, and then we just keep going like that. We'll eventually be in front of them. It's like
How though when they're kind of ahead of us though? Like, aren't they kind of?
No, they're still right here.
But wouldn't
We
they
move
wouldn't be
here,
right here when we get
And they
here?
move here, then we move right here, and we'll be in front of them. That's when we jump in.
You don't get what I'm
Okay.
saying,
I
though.
mean, if that's what you
I don't
want
care
to
what
do.
you think.
Okay.
If they wouldn't be right here, if we were right here. If we move here, they're still gonna be there, right?
No, they're gonna keep moving, right?
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm saying is like how are we gonna be able to catch up to them to get in front of them
No.
if they're gonna keep moving at the same
Doesn't matter.
time?
Alright, cool.
They don't move before
You
us.
don't know where they're going to move.
Okay.
They might turn.
Okay.
No, my point is they don't move before us.
Your turn is now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You said, wait, we can't fire after moving, can we?
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Go
Go
like,
here. No, we can just go. Oh, we can move
like,
two.
no, I'm saying like, no, we
You're
use
moving with
this.
the wind. You're moving with the wind.
Yeah, we go like this.
With momentum, one more space.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you do like
And at
that.
that
okay.
point, we
Well, then fire.
do kind of have angle on
Yeah.
them, yeah.
We finally have the angle on
Yeah,
them.
we do.
We're broadsides, don't we? Or do we not?
That's an angle.
It looks angled. It looks like.
Hmm.
Let me think about this. So you were here,
And we kind of
and then sort of.
swoop it. Yeah.
Okay, let's try moving this over a bit, actually.
Yeah.
That. So you were here.
So basically, we go like that.
No, we still have an angle on them.
It's so weird. I don't understand.
There have to be new rules for planeswalkers now because of it.
I mean, it seems like
You would. I would say. Let's see now. I'm just trying to figure out whether or not you would also hit McCann.
It
And
seems
then
like
with momentum, you move this way.
Yeah.
I feel like it would go like
we have just enough space.
yeah, like right past him.
It looks like it anyway.
If we only fire these
I would.
high,
Assuming you don't veer too far to the left and keep a little bit with the momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a dead shot.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Well, we shoot.
Roll your attack.
Captain. Well, actually, who's gunner
Yeah.
right now?
No one's the gunner yet. Just roll attack.
Just roll.
You're
can
using
decide what you got.
your ship's attack bonus.
What is it?
That is an 18
Plus 7.
You make it.
Yep.
I don't even need to hear the attack bonus. You make it.
I rolled the D100. The D100.
Roll 1d100.
That's the 2 1.
I'm assuming you're using round shot.
Yes.
Yes, those two. Okay, so sorry.
You can also fire chain shot from your side guns. You just need to declare it first.
Chain gun.
Chain or round? I thought we were doing round.
Chain is it would just do damage to the
Yeah.
mast and sails.
Well, what do
Well,
you
that's
guys-
not necessary yet.
What do you guys want?
Just broadside.
Just broadside it?
Broadside would do more damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a 69.
69.
I finished Jumanji. It was really good. Yeah. Never
404
beat.
minus 69. And I already applied the
Kinda wish
burn
they-
damage.
I'll explain it later.
You don't understand.
You wish they were in the future?
They didn't even get to the future.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Are they gonna do more?
Yeah, they said they would.
Okay. Now roll one. Well, actually, I'll just roll it. 1d10 times 5 for the crew. Ugh. You did not deal that much crew damage. You rolled 5.
How dare they not be successful?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna just roll it 5 times.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 5, 19, 20.
20. It's not bad.
Right.
Anyway.
Sir.
Yeah. And they're still on fire, which they have to deal with. If they don't deal with that, they're gonna be fucked. It's like, bigger problem: fire at the ship or people shooting at us. Ah.
Maybe we should put the fire out first.
Yeah.
It's the fire potential to explode the ship.
Maybe we should put the fire on first.
Yes. Before it hits the fucking goddamn.
Ordinarily, the crew damage is D10 times 5, but I keep thinking maybe I should change that.
5d10.
5,
Which
yeah,
can be
roll
done either
5.
way.
Yeah.
Like
can be
roll
done either
5
way.
of them.
Yeah, well, yeah, 5
Is
is better.
That sounds good to me.
Alright.
I was
Anyway.
confused
So-
how we were over there, and I was like, oh.
You moved
So
it
now
back
it will
because
come back
yeah.
to
Yeah.
the Navy's turn.
In the Navy, you fucked with us, so we get a change shot in the fucking Ace.
Now let's see now.
I've seen Down
Roll-
Periscope too many damn times to know that song by heart.
Okay, Jordan, roll initiative.
8.
Okay, what? Okay, 8 plus your initiative, which is
Yep. Did you remember that PDF I showed to you?
oh yes.
So 10.
The one.
Okay, you rolled a
Start
10.
I didn't even see what she said.
The naval captain rolled
No messenger.
a 4. Okay, so you may take your deck turn before the ship moves. What would you like to do? You've got your gear. You're still down below. So far, no one's aware that you've escaped.
Okay. Yeah, definitely heard some sort
Must have
of
just knocked out.
Yeah.
Send it to
some
one.
sort of battle going on. So I make my way to the main deck.
Bless you.
And do I run into anything on the way, or is everyone busy up top?
Are you trying to sneak up, or are you just going up? There's a stealth skill. It's all alphabetical.
Most.
Oh.
Some of it's a little off.
Going up
First
the steps
letters,
or
right.
just
There you go.
climbing the banister?
She's still technically in the brig.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to walk quietly but still quickly. So
stealth.
yes, roll stealth.
Okay, roll stealth.
So 6 plus I have a +6 to stealth, so it'll be 12.
So yeah, George was
I'm
saying
gonna-
this Monday's clear up now, so it'll be
The
join us again.
shipmates, I'm gonna say they're gonna get a minus to their perception because of all the shit that's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, it's gonna kill you guys
Going
now.
on, yeah.
I'd send more bad guys up here now.
Perception plus 4.
Damn it.
Actually, you're not. You know what? They've had a terrible time. I'm just gonna remove their bonus in general.
Did I roll really well?
They rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Who are they shooting at?
You come.
Perception.
Oh.
You're coming up the steps, and you are met.
Fart so loudly.
With 3 of them coming down the stairs.
You are. Yeah, you are met with
Like
What'd you
oh
say,
shit.
You fart so
I
loudly.
thought that's what you said.
Oh, wait. Roll bluff. Say like,
You were
oh, my
met
thing was
with
open.
two guards who see you and immediately they've got muzzles trained on you.
Okay.
Bluff your
Oh!
way.
First I say, okay. You gotta try to act like gentlemen. It's like,
The explosion opened my
Gentlemen,
chest.
am I
Yeah.
really the most
It's-
important
it's-
thing
it's-
right now?
Yeah, basically that's like, think about, gentlemen, think about it. Would you rather kill me or would you rather focus on the fire over there?
The fire.
Well, that depends on what. We've got men working on that last week, and we know your fondness for explosions and fire. That depends on what you intend to do while we're trying to sort out this kerfuffle.
I don't intend to go to your colonies, that's for sure.
Colonies, fuck.
I intend to leave.
My laptop
I intend
is
to
dying.
leave.
One thing real quick.
Okay.
Just a simple sentence.
Actually,
That is,
wait.
I want to leave, okay?
Do you have like the cat luck?
I think I do, yes. Yes, I have cat stuff.
You have to
Can I see
take a
that?
roll.
I think it might be able to help
Even
you.
if it's worse.
I was thinking I
You
might
have
try,
to
I
sit
might try,
roll
like,
even if it's
I might
worse.
try duck underneath them and shoot the muskets with my tail in order to
You're rolling
knock
out on the
them
second
off
roll.
balance.
You're stuck with an at
You
one.
also have a fuse grenade
No.
and sleight of hand and stealth.
I don't know if using grenades like this small of a space.
True, but you potentially use acrobatics to duck out of the way after dropping it behind you at their feet.
You have. I'll try using your bluff. You have a +5 on
I was
bluff.
gonna say, yeah. Like you haven't said anything really convincing, but if you try one more time to say something convincing and roll a diplomacy on it, then you may be able to convince them to ignore you.
Convince them that fire, like if there's another fire happening by the kegs.
It's like, no,
I don't know.
That's
Okay.
pretty high. I
Yeah.
think, personally. I mean, she's welcome to try.
You can do what you want.
I personally because you're a pirate.
You're a pirate.
You could cause another
Think
fire
about
at
it
the
like
kegs.
This is happening to you in real life. What do you say to get out of this situation?
I don't know yet. Hey, dude, you don't put pressure on me here, okay?
Is that what you say?
I say to them.
Okay.
That would be.
Oh man, leave me alone.
Didn't influence your
Cause another fire.
You have another side.
cool.
You should tell, like, if you don't do this, let me win this, I'll break up with you. How about one?
I got you back.
That's a diplomacy check.
Dude, I don't know
What do you think you're gonna say?
I know, I'm
pretty cool.
I can't think
What
of the
deck is
pressure
it?
on.
Okay.
Dude, I warned you earlier, remember?
Well, I mean, like you can take your time. Take your time. Think about.
Alright.
What?
Don't feel pressured.
Alright.
No one's here. No one
Okay.
here is pressuring you.
The time limit is imaginary. Like these men, they're demanding an
Artifacts.
answer now, so they're fictional. You can think about what you want to say. And then roll a diplomacy to find out how receptive.
Okay, what if I was to say something to try to convince them?
I really can't tell what that
to
is.
Go back to my cell, only
I give
to
it
try to
away.
duck underneath them and like sideswipe them with a leg or a tail. To knock
Slither.
them down.
Yeah.
Like, are we on a narrow staircase? Something where I could manage
It's
that?
a pretty narrow staircase. The thing is, you.
Do they know she's a prisoner?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you have any sort of tail swipe, do you?
Well, just something where I can even just like knock the muskets off balance long enough to like hop around them.
Yeah, you have to help Devin move the rest of her stuff.
I gotcha.
Out of her place.
I mean, You can try.
potentially, yeah.
Alright. Because that works for me too, because I have classes tomorrow and like first day starting.
So you try to
Works
convince them
You can tell
that
Jamie,
like
just walking
you
around
don't
town, I
you
saw
don't want to
15
deal with
vomit
any of this
stains.
nonsense. You're just going to
I saw at
go
least
back to
2
your
outside
cell
of Devin's
and
apartment.
hide.
Do what?
Vomit stains.
Vomit stains.
Ew.
I saw 15 walking into the parking deck up to downtown. I saw 15.
Yeah, just want to be
Yeah,
safe.
JMU's
I
back.
have no idea.
I saw 15. It's the first weekend,
Okay.
like Finnegan's.
Just trying to get away
it's
from the fire.
black from
Yeah,
vomit.
I just want to get away from the fire.
Outside,
I have no
it's
quarrel with you.
I guess that would actually be a bluff check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the
Roll a
Mexican
bluff.
place at the corner.
And if you want to,
Dark, the
if you
back
fail it, you can
stairs.
use your
It's-
cat's luckiness.
There's
College
still
kids
white
ruin
stuff.
everything.
I can almost guarantee you beat them.
It's JMU.
They rolled a
Yeah.
sense mode of 8 plus 8.
That was probably a
You don't have to
right?
tell them
No.
it's
16.
first gen.
Yeah, she wouldn't
say.
You
You're rolling
dance with a
18
girl
plus
who
whatever her
basically
bluff
looked like
is,
a
so-
zombie.
Oh, guys.
So they're convinced. They're satisfied that you're thinking like okay, she's not stupid enough to try anything in the midst of a battle.
I've been thinking,
So-
I just want to live.
They'll just leave, they sort of nod to each other, scowl at you, and turn back to or actually no, wait. No, they would probably go down below to tend to the fire. So they don't really shove you aside, but they push past you to go downstairs.
Alright.
Okay, we have an hour
Do you
left.
try to trip them on their way down, or you just leave them to their own devices?
But don't we just have to be quiet after 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
I try to trip them and run away quickly before they can
But
get
can
up the
you-
stairs.
Up the stairs?
I thought I was
That
going
was-
upstairs.
You're going
Isolated?
upstairs.
Yes.
Okay.
Before they could get up and follow me.
Last time was an
They're not following
isolated.
you, they're going down.
Okay, well in that case I just
Okay.
No, you said cuss
The
word.
other day too.
This is
No,
what I'm
he
more
said
focused on
Oh,
getting
this is
out
bad.
of the brig and
You said
getting
that the other day too when we were recording.
You advance. Roll another stealth as you try to advance to the deck of. Guys, shush!
Shush.
It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Sorry.
It helps to think that you're not paying attention.
Okay.
It actually helps.
Okay.
Look at my eyes, Ryan.
Okay, that was 5.
A stealth.
What is that?
I'm trying to figure it out.
That looks like the
You
inside
make
of the
it.
body.
You
Oh, no, it's a
hide
cat.
behind a
cat.
couple of
Barrels.
of some sort of supply barrels, and no one is really aware of your presence.
Okay.
Nice.
Now the ship is going to take its turn.
So at least I'm out of the brig and trying to make it up.
They are going to fire on McCann and then move.
That's my cannon. Advantage of having 2 ships. I'm going to fire on one.
Now
Maybe they should, turn off the fire.
Turn off the fire.
The light switch, yes.
turn
Yeah.
off the
Just go
fire.
hit the fire switch.
Yeah, it's all fire's off finally. God,
See, the
Your
fire
attack
switch is more
bonus is a
important
plus
than one
4.
cat.
So
we
6,
didn't start the
7,
fire.
8, 9, 10. I can guarantee you didn't.
And also, reality though, did you actually start the fire in this case?
No, they started the fire,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
they
right.
did.
so we didn't start the fire.
Ah.
She might not know that though.
We haven't been
All I
trying to
know-
fight it.
All I know is there's a fire.
might-
Yeah.
We, however, though, have not been trying to fight it.
Yeah,
So they didn't hit, and they are going to
It's a little left.
All right.
yes. The other in range can we now do the thing since it's a prepared action to
What
jump
thing-
on?
what thing- Oh, the jumping on.
certainly.
Okay, sweet.
You will have to move to this
And it rolls a
space.
5.
Oh, I thought they were passing us.
No, they have made their 2
Oh,
moves.
okay.
They have made their 2 moves with the wind. Now if you're moving in this direction, you may move 2 spaces. You don't have to.
Let's
So
move
you
one space.
can just move here,
And then blow
and then
through their sails with a
and then you will
broadside.
be close enough for you to jump over.
Can we aim
For
high
you to try and, well, no,
Can we?
you're not in a good position to cut down the dude.
No, what if I could just jump to their sails?
You can try.
Yeah.
That'll be an
Question.
acrobatic check.
Okay.
TJ,
I'm gonna say DC 20.
Fuck.
can we get a good enough angle on our broadsides to try and shoot their sails with chain shot at this angle? Because we're so close to them.
You fired last round, right?
Yeah.
The round shot.
We fired round shot. Last
Yeah, we
time.
ran
Yeah.
over it.
Well, I wouldn't. Well, I mean broadside. You fired from
Yeah,
that
we fired
side
broadside, yeah.
last turn.
Yeah.
Those guns are still reloading.
Okay, reloaded every turn. Gotcha.
So are we moving forward one?
You could, but if there were another ship on the other side, you could fire on that side. But
Right.
well, that's up to you.
Gotcha.
So moving forward one, guys? Yes?
Move forward one.
Move
Yes,
forward one.
and I rolled a 17 acrobatics to jump from one sail to the other sail.
It's supposed to be DC 20.
To ram them.
DC 20 was.
You have to hit 20.
So
No.
guys,
Ow.
would you guys want to?
We do have the option of trying to ram them as well.
Alright, guys.
At
Well,
this angle.
I'm still gonna try to double the shit. So,
Well, let's deal with this one at a time. What are you doing?
well, we're supposed to figure out if we're gonna random or not.
I feel like let's not do damage to our own ship.
Because ramming does damage to our ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It deals very minor damage. It deals the equivalent of crew damage, but to the ship.
Yeah. Well,
So very minor still, but yeah.
Alright.
I'd
fair
rather just do it slickly, as slick as possible.
Bear in mind, you haven't taken any damage, ship or otherwise. And
Yeah.
your ship damage is 500.
All right, let's
We
keep
got
it
500 all yeah.
Alright.
for the hell of it. Let's keep it clean.
So, first
It's
things
only
first.
D10.
So you move.
Okay, so he moved.
Okay.
He got 17.
So what would happen if I were to jump in?
What were you trying to do specifically?
Jump from these sails to their sails,
And he still has DC of 20.
To the sails.
or up there onto their ship, up here at the sails.
Jump to.
You did not make the DC to hit like the mast rigging. Roll a reflex.
The knife
save.
thing.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
DC 10 or 15.
I think 15 for
to knife the sail.
15 because it's a hard thing to do. You've seen Mythbusters.
So it's a.
It
I
would
have
be
seen
10 to
Myth-
hit it, but it would be 15 to hold on to it.
Okay. The 3 or the 1 for reflex.
The reflex
Is the
right, three.
first number right next to the black box.
Okay, so
In this case, probably the higher number.
that would be 11.
So he,
11. So he hits it. He does. So he gets the knife in the sails, but he loses his grip. Probably is what I would say.
I thought you. What you said?
You said 10 or 15. I would say 10 to turn around and hit them, but he doesn't have a good of a grip in my mind.
If I rolled 11,
well, that'd be
it's
strength
higher
check,
than
actually.
10, you'd think I'd make it.
It was 15 to hold on to it and just slide down.
Well, actually, that would be a different. That would be strength one this time.
didn't say that. You
Well,
just
there's-
It would,
okay,
it would be a strength.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough.
So you're thinking 10 to... Yeah,
10
what
to
I'm,
hit it.
what I'm
10 to hit
imagining,
it.
he's jumping, and he's in a good angle, but he fell short of hitting the mast rigging, so he has to try and use the sail to break his fall. So you're thinking a 10 to knife the
10
sail.
to hit it, and then make him do another strength check to
Yeah.
hold on to the knife.
Yeah.
Okay, do
Wouldn't the
strength.
knife start going down a little
Are
bit?
you, well, here's a question.
It's kind of resistance.
Now,
to
you
the
got, you
point,
got a
man.
dagger, right? You found a dagger on that one dead dude? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I have a dagger.
He used dagger.
Okay, are you using your dagger or your sword?
Yeah, which one are you using? Actually, that's a good question.
Well, probably make.
If it's your sword, I'm going to say maybe DC 10, strength check 10.
He's got 2 hands on it.
And it's also a much deeper
Yeah.
weapon. If it's a dagger, that's going to
Oh,
come
good.
out easier. That'll be DC 15.
What would your character do?
What did you have in mind when you were attacking this?
Well, I was thinking my sword, but
Yeah,
I
personally, I was envisioning a sword
Yeah.
too, actually. for
So
this.
yeah, DC strength check 10.
So he doesn't know how to use a dagger.
Do not
like,
lose
dagger's
your
not usually
grip.
something he uses.
Yeah, he's like, I kind of forgot he had it. Fair enough, that makes sense.
And he has 2 swords now.
Oh yeah, he has
He
two
does have
swords.
2 swords, yeah.
Nat 20.
And that's 20. Okay, so you slide down the sail
And you
and you stick the landing on.
the bottom.
Do you,
One
do you aim for the bottom rung of the sail rigging,
yeah, the
or
bottom
do
crossbeam.
you try to land on the deck?
Bottom crossbeam or deck?
still the sail rigging. I don't want to be on
The
the deck.
crossbeam. Okay.
I still want to cut the guy down.
Well, we're right here.
You're facing that way.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You already moved one. By then.
So you land on the bottom crossbeam.
Alright, so what is since we're using the actual swinging things?
We can
How much does that?
randomize
What's the DC for that? And what is it? A climb? Is it a bluff? Is it acrobatics? What's it doing?
Well, I gave him a DC 20 because
He's
he
jumping.
was just jumping. You're using a lanyard to swing
Yeah.
to swing across, but it's a very narrow. You're not landing on the side. You're landing on the bow.
Bow. Yeah.
So
That's
it's gonna be
like
it's gonna be a
15
lower
feet
DC.
across.
Yeah, 15. Is that what you
Well,
said?
I said 15 feet across.
19 plus 4.
You make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You make it.
Wait,
You both are on the deck of the enemy ship.
alright, can I see the asshole captain?
Well, I'm not on the deck.
Well,
Well,
you don't know who to catch.
You're not on the deck.
Right,
You're on
well,
the crossbeam.
Would it
You
be?
actually, he probably
Yeah.
be apparent because of the hat.
Yeah, would it be apparent like
Bars.
who the captain is?
Perception check, see if you can identify the captain.
This will be your last action before we go to the ship. Oh wait, the
Was
ship
there anyone
attack,
else?
I forgot.
Would anyone else other than just us want to do something?
Yeah, what about you guys?
Well, roll perception first. This will be your last action.
20.
Total 20?
Yeah.
He's very easy to spot, honestly. Because like, there's mayhem on this ship. There's a fire down below. They're being attacked by 2 surprise vessels. He's not at the helm. Instead, he's down on the main deck ordering people around.
All right, I basically I point at him, but if he sees me, but he's supposed to be pointing at him.
He's gonna go.
Yeah.
How many people do we
Like
have
evil
on the deck
monkey
of the
point.
ship?
Yeah.
Do we have 2 people on the deck of the ship?
Well, he's
Deck and the crossbeam.
up above.
2.5.
Yeah.
Ah, but I'm dead.
We're not together yet.
No, not yet.
So-
Yeah, I'm still on the deck.
Yeah,
but I don't know
I'm
about
hiding on
her.
the deck. You're not aware of my presence yet.
Let's see now.
I kind of think I want to go over to the ship too.
Nice.
Okay, the captain rolled a 17 perception. He sees you.
Yeah. Good, because I'm being very obvious. Like I'm taking you.
You
out.
landed on the crossbeam. He's not necessarily aware of you yet. Now, was there anything anyone else wanted to do?
I guess I hop over to.
You can't.
I can't.
You didn't-
Because I'm the
You were at the
A,
helm.
you're the captain. B, you would need to make an acrobatics
That's
check.
all good.
And you were at the helm.
And you didn't
I'm cool
move
with
to a
that.
position to do it.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Can I?
Where are you? You're the quartermaster, so your main station would be on the poop deck, unless otherwise declared. I would say
Yeah,
you
I
could
didn't
be on
really
the,
say where I was.
I would say you could
I was
be
kinda moving about the ship.
toward the side.
Or the side, yeah.
We'll take our back check for that.
Well,
I mean,
you can't really jump to the ship itself right now. However, I will say that at your angling, you could easily just jump into the water and grab on as it goes by.
Yeah. Stealth again.
Yeah, sure.
You fall into the water.
I will do that. Can I keep that roll? Because my hand just fell out of my hand. You want me to re-roll that?
Sure, keep it.
Okay, that's
I
to
joke we
grab
made
onto the ship, I suppose, when it was
I
passed?
made-
Or what?
maybe
Well,
that's something.
I suppose you would. Well,
Chasing someone.
How do you
you're a
want me to
gill
do
man.
this?
You don't need to roll. So.
Yeah,
Um,
I never need to roll swim.
So,
You've got like an intense, like.
Let's get that one.
what total
Mission
did you get?
Impossible,
No,
Tom Cruise
never
chasing
even
a woman through water.
what-
It's like
what
intense
total
music
did you
playing,
get?
but it's
For what?
swim kills.
For what is
Swim.
this?
Guys.
It's 16 plus
It's annoying.
something.
They're going to be slowing down a little bit because the ship's moving in front of them. So, no need for a strength check. I'll just say maybe a DC 10 reflex.
Nice.
Okay, then yeah. That's a 21 reflex.
Do you aim for... Since you were probably on the poop deck, I'm going to say you grab onto the starboard side ladder.
Fair enough.
Things are good.
And that's all you do right now.
That works, yeah.
All right.
Do you do anything?
No, I'm gonna stay on the ship,
Are
and
you
then
still on
I'm
the
sure we'll.
chrono desk?
No, I would have been down discussing with them when we first took off.
That's right, yeah.
So I'm just on the deck of the ship. I'll stay alongside and keep my eye out, see if anybody tries to come around, jump onto our ship.
So,
and if we
captain's
circle
still
again-
on the ship. Quartermaster and first mate are currently attempting to board her.
Mm-hmm.
The helmsman is now swinging from the sails. This is nuts.
Or I guess I'll go back
Nobody's
up.
where
I'll
they
go
should
up
be.
to the helm so I can steer the boat.
Everybody
Cool.
who has a position on the ship is just not on the ship anymore.
Well, the captain has to be in the ship.
I
I'm a first man. I'm a first man.
Next
I pick
is
two.
the the Navy captain's turn. He's gonna ram y'all.
That's
That's what I figured was going to happen.
Yeah.
So I don't even need to move him.
Give them more incentive to steal our ship, boys.
What's your AC?
It was 60, I think.
1.5?
15.
15? Okay, yeah.
Let me
All
check.
right.
1.5.
Yeah, I was like that. Yeah, it kind of.
1.5? Yeah, we only
That
have
was for one thing. That's not where it doesn't.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. We have 1.5 armor class.
1 foot 5 inches is our
It's
AC.
not in that one. It's not in that one.
That pretty
It's
close?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Between compensating, to try to like slow down because the ship was moving in front of them, they didn't have enough momentum to do any sort of damaging ram. They just sort of
Light bump.
nudge against you.
Light bump there. Gotcha.
However, I will say, some of the crew maybe would take the opportunity to try and jump aboard your ship, but they don't because they stop and see you.
Yeah.
More of the crew is aware of you.
Yeah, I'm calling out the captain. Fuck that guy.
You and me.
Let's dance.
beats.
Yeah.
It's more of a thing for him to do that.
Now it's your turn.
He literally has challenge.
Yeah.
Seeing this,
Well, I have
what
some.
do you do?
We both kind of have a bit of challenge.
Okay, I look between either cutting down.
You have challenged by
the
smites.
bigger man hanging. So I want to cut down my friend, or do I want to try to jump on the other ship and all the chaos?
He's not. He's
Yeah.
not your friend.
His
He's
is
just some
cursed
dude.
opponents. Yours
I was
is
thinking
negative.
maybe I knew him at some
Did-
point.
Actually, I get pluses.
Yeah, so that's
He gets negatives.
Maybe he was
They
someone
have
you
structures,
met.
Yeah, basically everybody who attacks him
We
that
met
was that's
on
not
the
captain
naval
gets
ship.
Okay, cool.
positives against him.
Wait,
Well,
what?
bear in mind, he's dead.
Well, yeah. So I could cut him down, like, decide not to, kind of, nod his way, like, good friend,
Okay.
and let's see, look over and see if I can make an escape to the other ships, or at least be away from the naval officers. So
Well,
maybe I can.
the only ship you can jump to right now is
Ours.
theirs, and
Careful boarding ours, you may be seen as an
Yeah,
enemy.
mistake.
Well, she
You're mistaken.
Looks very visually distinct out of it.
Yeah.
she
Also,
looks like a pirate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's-
fine.
I mean,
She'll be
you'd
fine.
probably still be like on a subtle alert.
The
for
thing
shit
is, though,
that
you
Like-
you just came from below deck. You're quite a distance away, and also there's a shit ton of naval soldiers between you and there, plus him.
And you're covered in soot. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
And him, the madman who eats people.
I don't eat people.
You just lick their blood.
Yeah. And you'll know I'm bad. I'm just
You're not
pointing.
full on cannibal.
Yeah, all you see me is pointing at the captain going like, "It's me and you, bitch."
Yeah. But you're very close to cannibal.
I'm going to say that you may. I'm just going to say, since this is like a starting thing, you may pick and choose which extracts you use. You don't need to have like prepared ones right now. For this battle, you may pick and choose, but you can only pick 4.
See, I searched in the bag looking for, maybe it's like something.
You also have 4 alchemist bombs you can use.
Oh, you're an alchemist? I almost made an alchemist.
But they're
Yeah,
very,
they're
very.
They can be very fun.
They can, but it takes you. If you want to be an
4
alchemist, you have to know
alchemical
your shit.
extracts,
Your last
and you can
alchemist
use
died.
4 alchemical bombs.
Yeah.
Or you can use one of your grenades.
Oh, is that when
or
death
your
pulled
gun.
you
Or
away?
your weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stabbed
I
on
got
the ship.
stabbed. I got
Maybe I get the
like
idea
what
of using
double
grenades and
critical to
toss
the
into, like, a
face
large area
with
rather than something
tridents.
Yeah.
Try to at least distract. And
See if
Well,
there's several people
break
around a
the
cannon or
crowd.
something.
So you're,
You can do that.
Alright.
But I would encourage you to maybe instead use one of your alchemical bombs, because the fuse grenade,
Does
it's
a
on,
little bit more damage, but it's got time.
it's on a delay. You have to roll a D3, I think, to figure out when it blows up.
Yeah.
Alright,
I just pointed it out. I didn't actually really look at it, so I don't know.
Alright, so I'll use one of the alchemical extracts.
One of your bombs.
Yeah, one of my bombs, basically.
My bones.
Yeah, I'm gonna search for, one of the larger gatherings of the soldiers. Maybe ones around the cannon.
There's a nice cluster right in front of him.
yeah.
And there's enough of a distance you don't need to worry about. I'm gonna say maybe there's 4. There's 4 men in front of him. He's far enough away you don't need to worry about accidentally hitting him.
No, I'm starting to think these guys might just be my ticket out of here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna help out. So
Yeah.
take one of my bombs and throw it to the crowd in front of you.
Cool.
Sweet.
Um,
I hope you get in that one. Just hits me like.
Well, not one. She has to roll to figure out
roll
which direction it goes
D20
in.
and
Oh.
add,
Oh.
Which could hit the max
alchemist
then.
bomb.
If it hits me, I go mad and I'm like, I'm just killing everybody in the ship. God, to rip off heads. Drinking their blood.
Plus
You're like, what the fuck, man?
5.
And that's when I shoot you in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all yeller.
Damn.
Go yeller.
Sorry about this.
I shoot you in the head. Not
Yeah.
really. Just walk off.
Drinking the blood of children.
When throwing an alchemist bomb, you're not trying to beat an AC, are you? You're just trying to like make a spot, because you have to indicate a spot and then the
It depends.
spaces around it.
Are you aiming for the area between them, or are you aiming for somebody?
You're
It gets weird.
Cluster, right?
It really does.
Explode weapons get weird.
I was aiming for the cluster in general.
So aim
Splash
between
damage.
Them, aim between them, and see the one you hit, you would do more damage to.
I'm trying to hit as close to the middle as I can, since there's a crowd of 4 of them. See if I can separate them and harm the ones in the middle the most.
So you rolled a 9 total.
Yeah, 9 total.
Yeah, that's I'm not gonna hit anybody, so it would just be kind of
Splash damage.
splash damage.
Oh, yeah.
So you would miss hitting them, but it would land in their square and still do splash damage to everyone around them. So those 9 squares around them. The 9. So the square you were aiming for, plus also the 8 squares around it, so it's 9 squares total. That's a 5-foot explosion range.
Yeah.
So splash damage, which is
It depends on what.
alchemist level. It's just alchemist level.
She's a 2.
So that would do 2
pi-
damage.
Since you're probably going to level up soon, I just went ahead and made her a level 4. So she's a 2 pirate, 2 alchemist.
Okay.
So yeah, she would do 2 fire damage to all enemies in the area.
Right, you said there were what, 4?
Every
About 4
creature,
or 5?
sorry. Every creature in the range, in the area of that.
Would I be in your range?
Is he within the explosion radius?
Yeah.
He's the farthest, so I'm going to
So,
say no.
yeah, hopefully not in the radius.
Start
I'm
killing
not trying to blow you
babies.
guys. Yeah, I'm not trying to blow you up. I kind of see you guys as a means of escape right now.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna,
Even if I'm not sure if I'll
You
do
don't
it, it's like,
really-
okay, maybe they're my ticket out of here at least.
So you don't really do a whole lot of like primary damage to them.
But it's a distraction.
Yeah.
You do some damage and you hurt them and
Can I use that to intimidate?
I'm.
sure. But
So-
on your turn.
Let me try and decide. Let's see now.
Oh shit.
But you said like the 8
These people
squares around them.
These people.
Yeah, it's the square she hits, and then
I'm just taking people's
the squares surrounding it. Sorry. 9 squares total, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
It's those 9 squares. It's 3
So-
by 3 grids.
So not.
Centered on the one square she hit.
So not. Are any of these 4 taking damage?
If she was aiming for the middle, she missed hitting him, but she did do splash damage to all of them. So they all of them take 2 points of damage.
So I'm going to say they catch on fire.
They catch on fire. Holy fuck!
That's good damage.
It is fire damage.
It is.
Alright, on my
well,
turn, I'm
catching
definitely doing
on fire is
intuition.
something
Like,
different.
let's see what I
Okay.
did
A
there.
specific bomb that does
In that case, so they take fire damage.
2
And,
points of fire damage. Yeah.
which will make it much easier
To intimidation?
to intimidate them.
I love using you guys for my intimidation boast. Like, thanks, guys. You guys are the best.
Jeez, people are still commenting on that post.
Okay, so now we go back to McCann's turn.
Is he gonna ram?
Oh, he gonna ram!
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
1,
Bye,
2,
guys.
with the wind. Boom. Boom.
Does it get damage bonus because with the wind?
I think I wrote that in there, but I don't remember where.
It's increased speed, I would think damage bonus.
I'm gonna say he gets a damage bonus.
I'm going to roll reflex to make sure I don't fall off the mast.
Well, the HP's
Is it
of
ship or crew
Hold on a
for ram?
second.
mostly crew. But crew damage is still 300, like 300 HP, so I'm gonna say a +5.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so a D1. So he's gonna. Well, he needs to roll attack.
It's like I'm the voice of balance here on every campaign.
Should I have rolled a reflex?
Weird.
I think we will have to roll reflex. As soon as it hits, though. See if it hits.
Yeah.
I should go on to side of it. So yeah, I do still too. You do not.
What?
Because you're still on this ship.
Oh, yeah.
You're still on our ship. You don't have to roll reflex, right?
Yeah, no.
No. But we
I do to see if I
probably.
can throw it off the side.
Oh, we
So
three have
I'm
to.
on the side.
You know, with the wind speed, I'm gonna say maybe a +2 to his attack, but
And we're
That's
flanking.
+2 to attack
7.
roll, not damage.
Yeah.
Attack roll.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes actually more sense.
You know what?
He's
Actually,
flanking.
yeah, I'm gonna say another +2 for flanking.
Yeah.
Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Nope.
No.
Because they have a 17.
They do have a 17.
Which is better than this.
You at some point should maybe look at the Starfinder ship combat.
Maybe apply that to this.
It's hex grid and it's 2-dimensional.
That could be that could be interesting.
And every turn you roll initiative again.
Yeah.
So one
Now-
bad initiative
so-
roll doesn't screw you over.
Now,
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
the ram
also involves
is
torpedoes.
unsuccessful.
That's why I'm doing my whole 3d6 thing.
The ram is unsuccessful.
So we do it to roll.
So
Then
they
we
just
just.
tap the side of the ship.
Yeah, since it's successful, do we have to roll real reflex?
Um,
Since there's no damage to us.
I'm gonna say
It can still hit and not cause damage.
Yeah, I'm saying.
yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna say everyone, including them.
It's kind of more of a touch. Ram would kind of be like a equivalent of like a touch.
Here's what I was thinking.
on a
Like,
ship, which
like they're moving with the wind speed. It wasn't
makes sense.
enough to do any real damage, but maybe have
be a good speed.
everyone roll a reflex to keep from being knocked down.
Well, I rolled a 19.
Not off the ship. Just
Well, I was
down.
just saying because it's physically touching. It's kind of more of a touch defense for the ships. Sort
It
of
would
thing in
still
that situation.
It would still jiggle the ship enough to where certain people.
Oh yeah, it
Alright,
was
so-
still.
I rolled a 19 by the way.
It would still jostle the ship a whole.
21.
Okay.
It rolled a total of 15.
I see, like,
And
you're in the
also-
water. It
and
shouldn't
also
hurt that badly.
You have. I mean,
I'm
you
holding
threw
up
a
the
bomb,
side,
but you're
just
still
pulling
in
the
cover
ladder.
behind the barrel. So
Yeah, I think it should be good enough because it's
Yeah,
just.
you're probably pretty good.
generic navy.
Oh, they got that one!
They are.
I'm totally taking this.
What?
I'm
They're
taking.
not-
Oh wait a minute!
Sides.
That's the captain.
The captain's knocked flat on his ass.
Oh, I can't wait to do this and finish.
Oh,
Class.
hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna. I'm definitely fucking this with these guys. Thank you. I'm gonna thank you. It's when I meet you. I'm gonna be like, thank you very much. I'll be so cold about it.
I'm
Thank you
gonna
very
say
much.
bottom 25. Bottom 25 out of a D100, he's knocked himself unconscious. like he hits his head on a barrel or something.
Nice.
Make it a bottom 25. Like it makes sense.
25
but
or
not
I
lower.
didn't realize using this chick all the
He's
time.
not-
That's
he's
awesome.
still flat on his ass.
What?
It's an
16.
18.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
10-1. A 10-8. 10-8.
He knocked himself
I know
out when he
what
fell.
to do. I know what to do. Oh my god.
He hit his hair. He
has-
hit his head like a
he's-
railing or something.
He's knocked his head. He hit his head on something. Let me see what the rest of the crew does. Like, let's see. Oh, this is the ship.
like,
I'm using the ship. I'm using the ship-made NPC.
Probably
to
need to give him a good kick once
Yeah.
he's down.
Their reflex is a +1.
Please that one.
They got a 14 total. So the ship. But then again, though, half of them have taken fire damage, so they're a bit confused.
What about the guy in the crow's nest?
And there is fire on deck too. And there's fire.
I think the guy in the crow's nest would have actually more because it would sway even more in the crow's nest.
Yeah.
Oh.
His would be higher, I would think.
If it is a fall
It
right
wasn't
now,
higher
you
for
just
me.
Die on the
You
landing on the
weren't on the
deck too
crow's
hard.
nest.
But
You're
I'm in
jumping.
the sails.
You were jumping, not reflexing.
Yeah, and you're on the bottom. You're near the bottom sails, not the top.
You were jumping to
Yeah.
catch on. This is staying in the crow's nest when it gets rammed, so it's going to
Yeah.
sway.
Yeah.
This, the top is.
Mm.
If I'm
Also,
gonna move like this. Top's going to move like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, but if I'm in the sails, with my
you're in the
reflex,
bottom
I'm
of the
sitting-
sails, like near the bottom, so you're not gonna be doing that.
I'm in like right here, like the second
He's at the
rung.
very,
I'm
very,
going to
very
say
top.
that the
I would
crew
think,
is
whichever.
they stumble a little bit, but they're able to stay upright.
Okay.
You all made it, right?
Yeah.
I got 15.
Yeah.
21.
Well, you're not even on the deck yet.
Whose
I'm on the
turn
side
is
of
it
the
right
ship, so I
now?
figured I had to roll for it too.
Oh yeah.
Whose turn is it right now?
Yeah.
Now it's your all's turn, and I'm assuming you're gonna want to take your deck turn before your move action.
All right.
Or the ship's move action.
Can I use? First of all, my movement is to go to the captain
Wait, what?
and do the intimidation kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of like.
You'll have to roll intimidation to get or something to get past.
Okay.
the
Get past
soldiers.
everyone in the way.
Fine.
There's dudes between you and them.
Okay. But
I'm gonna
about.
say take a +2 to your intimidate.
Oh, sweet. That's. Oh, that even helped you. Oh, that helps me more. Thank you.
Because they just took fire damage.
On there. Oh, 18. I mean, 20, 28. Sorry.
28.
Yes.
Can we install
17 plus-
flamethrowers to ships?
Yes. But yes.
You have to talk to her.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yes.
cool.
I'm going to thank you. When I see you, I'm going to thank you so much.
It freaks blood.
Like. Anyway.
Or alchemist fire.
Or, you know, just
Alchemist
Mechanicals.
fire. It ignites
give
me.
all of our shipmates wands of
So basically,
burning hands.
So, this is what I do. Like, I'm assuming they have weapons. I'm so basically gonna walk past them, and go, out of my way, fools. I have talked with your captain.
And 28 in intimidation. And they lose a -4 to a bunch of their shit because of your aura, right?
Yeah. Out of my way, fools. I need to talk to your captain.
Let's see now.
Out of
What
my
would I
way,
roll
just
against
speak.
intimidation?
It is.
Will.
I looked this up just last week. I
Will?
don't remember now.
Yeah, because it's a -4 to the will save.
Will would make sense. Like
It's
for
right here.
Will.
It's -to their will. It says to me, Vertex.
Oh, yeah, okay. Now,
We were talking about diplomacy last time. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So, they're going to roll a will, which You got a +2. We're gonna -4, so.
Not 20.
They roll a 5.
Okay. So yeah.
So they
my way, fools.
they stand aside.
All right, I go to the captain then. So how unconscious is he? Well, actually, I say come down.
You rolled a nat 1 on reflex and 18 to find out whether or not he was
Me
knocked
come down?
unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
out.
alive. He's not dying. He might be concussed.
Yeah.
But
I'm not coming down until my turn.
Well, it's your turn.
Oh, it is my turn?
Well, it's you're with me. Like I'm at the captain right now. I'm gonna talk to him, but I'm about to come down since it's.
Well, first I wanted to do before I come down is to cut the hanging guy down, like shoot the rope or something.
Oh. That's a very hard thing, but sure.
Okay, okay. Just
if you get a nat 20, you make.
How about you wait till we take over the ship and then we just cut him down easily? How about that?
Well, that's the whole reason I'm up in the sails in the
I
first
was
place.
going for style points.
It's the whole reason I was up there in the first place to cut the guy down first because I'm a samurai and
You're
I want honor.
You're on the 4 cross beam. He's over here on the side of the ship.
Have we exited combat time?
Well, I thought he was hanging from the sails.
Yes, but not where you are.
Where exactly?
On like the starboard side.
Oh, well, I mean, I can still see him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Throwing knife.
I'd like to try to make my way over there.
Okay.
All
You climb down from this cross beam,
Yeah, to get over
or
to
do
where
you
he
want to
is.
try and climb across the ropes?
We'll climb across the ropes.
That look cooler coming across the ropes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me break out the GM screen. Let's see. Okay. Climb. A rope with a wall to brace against it.
Another rope.
An overhanging ceiling with handholds only. An uneven surface. Any surface with adequate handholds.
Couldn't you consider this acrobatics?
Huh?
He's looking up when it's gonna be called. He's looking it up.
Oh.
A surface with ledges to hold onto and stand on, such as a very rough wall or ship's rigging. See, these numbers are based on the idea of characters climbing up, not over.
Yeah, that's kind of they don't really cover very well. It's a little weird.
Okay. No, you would think that would that would fall in the same lines, the ship rigging. It's just climbing them in general.
Under the circumstances, since he's hanging upside down, I would think.
Is he actually hanging upside down?
I thought
Or is he just going across like this?
Who's hanging upside down?
The guy.
You.
Oh, you. Oh.
No, I'm not.
What are you doing?
I'm just standing there.
I thought you were climbing across the ropes.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I'm upside down.
Oh, you meant like you shimmying underneath
Like
the rope.
this.
Oh, well, I can do that.
How would you climb across?
I think he was thinking like balance himself.
Are you trying to like ninja run across it?
Well, no, there's other ropes. I'm sure I'd be like, hold on to those as I go across.
Not many, right? I don't know.
None close enough for you to grab.
Oh, well then I'll just do.
There's
the thing
rat
you said.
lines going from the mast down, but that would just take you to the deck of the ship.
He said he'll do the thing you said.
So what are you doing?
Do the thing you just said, like
Climbing.
shimmy it.
I'm gonna okay. Roll a d10. Roll a climb. DC 10.
All right.
He got 16 plus whatever he got.
+7.
Okay, you're climbing. Now it comes back to you.
Alright, do you see them now in front of this guy? Are you gonna come up? Or are you gonna...
No, I'm gonna stay watch for now, see how this plays out.
Alright, I go up to this guy. I kneel down.
You might be able to see people.
I move his body to the main mast basically, and I'm gonna be right here, like right in front of him. I start waking him up. This. I use touch corrupting to wake him up. I touch him and I do 4 damage, and he's now sickened when he wakes up.
Oh God, man. Cold.
I'm going to say that's the end of your deck turn.
I'm just
You
gonna
don't even want to do anything.
Well,
on
you
here?
said I can't.
No, you can't get off.
You can't. Well, for the ship turn, you're still the captain. You're in charge of the ship now. At this point, you could probably just sit there.
Oh, you mean like not move the ship?
Yeah.
I didn't want to move the ship.
For all intents and purposes, you've taken the ship. Like, I mean, the enemy force is still hostile. All that's left now is for certain characters to just jump over and continue trying to suppress the resistance.
I mean, I guess I could just order most of my men to just hop on over and can just help.
You order a contingent of shipmates across?
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
Sweet, that'll back me up. Like, basically, you'll see me right in front of this guy's face. Like, I'm sitting there waiting for him to wake up. I've not thrown a single punch yet. I love it. Thank you. I will be thanking you. Like, when I see, like, nice to meet you. You are a great help. Thank you.
I'm going
my enemy.
I'm going to say they make it. Most don't make the jump, but they make it
on the side.
Enough to like grab onto the sides and climb up their next hypothetical turn.
Cool.
Then it comes to the naval ship's turn. The captain's unconscious. The helmsman and he's more or less held captive by this dude. There's explosions everywhere. The helmsman doesn't know what to do.
What's mechanics crew doing? Like, are they just chilling and watching? Or?
It hasn't gotten to their turn yet.
Okay.
I'm assuming the guys who are on the fire duty have turned off the fire, like the guys underneath and are firing fire.
Fire. Yeah, they're turning off the fire switch.
Fire.
Right.
I believe that the fire is indeed out.
I do believe fire is fiery.
So it's back to our turn.
Well, here's an idea. They put out the fire, and they are coming back up the steps.
Can I shove one of the barrels over to knock them down?
That's hilarious.
That's not a really fun thing we could do at some point. If we have two ships. One hits this way.
Alright, so rolled an 8.
One hits this way, knock the ship over. Capsize it.
Oh,
Nice.
That would be ridiculous. Yeah.
It would be
I
ridiculous.
rolled an 8.
We should do that.
Add anything to
Alright,
that?
we need.
When we get two ships, we do
Well, your
that.
reflex.
Reflex.
You'll be the captain of the same ship.
Okay, so it's 16 total.
She got a 16 reflex.
Got 6.
The shipmates coming up the steps.
Actually, I do need some charisma because it's what my class feature is.
Okay, reflex.
I'm basically I'm revealing myself here, but I'll
Their reflex was not high enough. They get bowled over by this thing, and
Do I see that?
I would say so. This is pretty.
Yeah.
I shoot you a smile, like, good job.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who you are, but I'm like, good job.
Shoot you a tentative
During the
grin,
last
like-
turn, during our ship turn,
Cheshire Cat.
did I climb up?
Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah.
You were out of the room, so you.
My plan was
so
to
you're
climb
doing
up on the
something.
ship. Yeah.
Yeah,
To
you're
be on deck.
on the deck of the ship.
Okay, that was literally all I wanted to do.
You see this happen.
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm gonna roll another D100 to see if they get knocked unconscious. Bottom 25.
0, 10. Yep, 10.
They are unconscious as well.
Yeah.
The barrel smash at the bottom, unload,
And they turn off the fire too.
Ships and boom.
spilling black
turn off the
powder
fire, so
and
it's
musket pellets.
Ooh, interesting.
Okay.
Oh,
You can be a firm like, if you fucking move, I'll shoot, and you will be burned to death.
Yeah, if they wake up, all they have to do is sit there and hold like little matches.
She has a
and burn them.
blunderbuss with which she may load a dragon's
Do it.
breath alchemical cartridge.
Do you?
You know I like fire.
Or just
Here's
toss
what's going on.
alchemist fire down there.
Yeah, just hold on, like whenever you want to do this, we can do
Let's
this.
put the
Or
hell
bomb.
real quick.
So this one
Bombs
is
do fire
also
damage,
watching
yeah.
me.
This whole situation.
Hell,
What
this is
did it
amazing.
was-
I know, it's
If you
amazing.
wake
That's
up,
what I mean.
if you wake
Like
up,
that.
or
And
if
you
you
know-
try
you
to-
know what
if
this
you wake
was?
up and if you try to come up these stairs,
They can't hear. They can't hear you.
oh no, that's
They're conscious when they wake up, though.
Yeah, I was gonna keep an eye on them, tossing a little bomb around.
The funny thing was, this wasn't even necessarily me going easy on you all
Yeah.
either. It was the rolls. Like, I rolled to see if he was knocked unconscious. I rolled to see if it set her free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And they got the nat 1, which caused the explosion, so...
Yep.
is he awake now? Is he on our turn? Is he back awake?
Well,
Maybe ever.
those guys are down for the count. The helmsman, he's confused. The rest of the crew, they were intimidated by you, so they're still... You know what? They're still ready to fight, but considering the state of their captain, they're waiting to see what happens. Getting knocked unconscious with a head blow like that, could he just wake him up as a standard?
Well,
action,
I damaged
or-
him, so to wake him up, I basically like, here you go, damage and sickens to wake up. Kind of like a wake up.
It's a head blow. I wouldn't think you would need to roll a fortitude to see if you could wake up immediately. See whether or not, basically, see whether roll a fortitude to see
Right
whether or
there.
not he is concussed or not.
Roll a fortitude to see if he's concussed?
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Good.
If he's concussed, it'd be a bit more difficult to wake him up. But if you did have a concussion, you did eat the DC to wake him up. He then would be concussed if you're trying to talk to him.
A 12 on fortitude.
I was thinking 15 probably for the DC of that. See if he was concussed.
Yeah.
Because he did violent jarring.
He rolled a
head
nat 1 on
smack.
reflex.
Yeah.
I violently
Nat
jarred him,
one
so does he wake up?
So he's
How violently do you jar him? Roll
Corrosive
for that.
touch.
Corrosive touch.
That is pretty violent, yeah.
Yeah. And it also made him sick, and I only wakes up too. And I did 4 damage to him.
You didn't tie him up or anything, right? You just set him up again.
Yeah, basically, so when he looks up, he'll see that I'm right there in front of him.
I'm assuming you disarmed him.
Yes.
Okay, he wakes up and
I noticed when you were walking.
he wakes up like this. And just vomits down his chest. He sort of looks up at you like this.
Now can I roll? Now it's my turn. Can I roll my inspiration on them?
Sure.
Sweet. Let's see here. Do I get any pluses again, or is it the same?
I'm just gonna.
You get any
This guy hangs
by a thread.
This guy hangs possibly innocent 18-year-olds from his yard arm to make a statement. So all you really get is your normal -4 from the war.
Too bad. All right.
Plus whatever from whatever you just did to him.
Oh, fine. 20.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. An 11 minus 4 plus 3. So he's not scared, but he's intimidated. He can't. He thinks he can't keep up with you.
His character.
Yeah.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, it's Trock. Yeah, if he's raging, he's completely immune to his abilities.
Let's see now.
Yeah.
Fire.
Best part. Yeah.
Chaos. A fucking lunatic who sickens everything he touches. I don't know you, but I would imagine you're probably the one that's been causing such a stir lately.
You remember my goddamn name? It's Damien.
Wait a minute, did you ever roll a will save to find out if you were bloodthirsty?
Yeah, and you said I wasn't. This is right now. This is not my bloodthirsty.
All the guy, kid hanging. You roll for that. Right?
Yeah, this one's not me being like bloodthirsty. Me, like me being like fucking angry at him.
You're just generally angry.
Yeah.
Okay.
My goddamn name is Damien. Remember that. I'm going to let you live. No, I'm going to let him live.
He smirks.
You are. Doesn't mean the rest of us are.
Yes, I know.
I can.
Yeah, I know that.
You're one out of like 40 people.
I know that. Again, I know that. But you guys can kill.
There's reason to assume that having taken this ship and even letting him live, you wouldn't necessarily gain that much notoriety. But having had this face-to-face with him, making sure he remembers your name, he would very much go somewhere and then make a report on this. You would have a wanted poster in a month.
Yes. I'm saying like since I'm not trying to be evil, I wouldn't kill him. I know these guys would totally get him, but I'm gonna say that I'm gonna let you live.
No. I'm gonna strip him naked and leave him on his violence.
Yeah, I'm saying like
fuck. That's good.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Like
that way we also have officers' clothes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm gonna let you live. I am, but I didn't say anything about you guys, did I?
I think we did it. Anyway,
you didn't.
Yeah, he calls down like this. I don't think he did. You're still climbing, by the way.
Oh.
It takes a long time to do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
I'm also a samurai, so you know.
No.
You're a samurai,
It's in my blood.
not a ninja. If you had taken a class in ninja, you would have been able to do this shit a lot easier.
Pirate ninjas.
You are surrounded by 2 boats. There is powder all over your ship, and I think she has a what were you tossing up in the air?
A bomb.
You have
Was
a
it the bomb, or was it just like the alchemical fire?
You threw one of your alchemical bombs at them
Earlier. What are you doing
Well,
now?
basically, I have something that can start a fire.
Yeah.
Because when I tossed the barrel down the stairs, it spilled powder.
and you're
You probably wouldn't even need to use any of your special items to like that. You could,
that's what I was saying. I'm just sitting there with some matches and some fire.
you could probably just load your blunderbuss with not even any ammo, just powder, and then just fire. Yeah.
and I'm sure this
It's kind of like this.
Sometimes
and this
sit there,
and this
watch
very
this whole exchange.
yes.
Smirk.
and this very amused catfolk seems not to care about your ship at all. So I'd be very careful about what you do next.
Yeah, that's cool.
Anyway, so what's he gonna do? Yeah. Fun.
Well, if you let him live, he's still very much he's not he's not saying this. He still very much intends to write that report, but he's just trying
He's not
to
gonna
decide. He says, he says, fair enough. The ship is yours.
Alright, now, this is what I'm thinking. Before, like, I'm gonna say, fine, go with my friends here, and I'm gonna give it to the Gilly Man.
The Gilly Man.
Yes. Terran, would you mind escorting the fine captain
Oh, yes, indeed.
while I escort the sailors here off to a nearby
Well,
island?
the question is, sailors here, how is their temperament?
Yes.
You all haven't taken any damage this turn.
No.
So you don't need to replenish your crew.
Nope.
There's no need to Shanghai anyone.
Nope.
Well, I'm just saying, how is their temperament?
Yeah.
If they're especially bastards, I say we do to them the same thing we do to the same thing I have planned for the captain.
You mean keep them alive? I give you a wink.
And go, trust me. No special harm will come to them. Special harm.
The captain's rolling sense motive on that.
I'll roll bluff then.
Special harm.
19 total.
No.
To me?
I get +9 bluff.
Both of you.
I mean, well, he's suggesting we kill them. I'm honest along the lines of, yeah, I'm not going to kill them. I'm going to make their lives a living hell, though.
You're gonna let the sea kill them. You're gonna let the island kill them.
I'm going to throw them on some uninhabited island, naked, no supplies.
Or a sandbar, even.
Well, actually, no. I'll give them a few supplies.
Okay.
I'll give them a knife.
Look.
Each get a dagger.
A knife and a rope.
Each get a knife and a rope.
So my thing is like I want to keep him alive, but I know he might not want to. So I'm like,
each get a
I
knife
say
and
keep him
20 feet of
alive,
rope.
Okay.
but I know he might not want that. And it was a.
So, but what was your bluff?
Oh, I didn't roll bluff.
Okay.
You want my bluff?
Do you want me to roll bluff?
Well, he's rolling sense motive.
Oh.
Like,
Okay,
say-
well, I wasn't lying when I said that.
I was. Kind
see,
of.
Well, see, here's the thing. He told him he wasn't going to kill him, and now he's hearing this nonsense.
I said no special harm will come to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
No extra harm will come to them.
Well, he's a bit confused, but he's... Well, he doesn't
That's
know...
a 13 bluff, which I'm not actually lying about.
Yeah. So yeah.
He doesn't really know what's going on, but he's concerned.
And
He
I
doesn't say anything, but he's concerned.
15 + 9. I need to beat mine. 24.
Do you wish to say anything to the crew?
Okay.
I figure the more sailors uniforms we have, probably eventually better we are.
Have I gotten to the guy
entire
yet?
crew is sailors in the Navy.
Have I gotten to the guy yet?
Sure.
Alright. I cut him down, and then I try to
Oh yes, we're just a naval ship.
ride my blade down the sail.
Are you just
to
gonna
the
let the guy fall? or-
Ride your blade.
my sword down.
Wait, how high is the guy? If you cut him, won't he just fall to like?
He would just fall into the
Go
ocean.
to the water.
He's not hanging.
Do I have to
anymore.
grab him?
Um,
well, isn't he weak? Won't he like maybe?
He's
die?
dead.
Oh, he's
dead.
dead. I was a
It's
corpse.
just a body.
Oh, okay. I thought. Oh,
It's a
okay.
decayed corpse.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking it was like he was like almost dead or something.
I rolled
Pull
that's
the
what
rope
diplomacy
into
on
the
the crew
side
guys.
and see if you can like
Let's sort this out.
lower it to the deck. See if you can get up to it and tie it and lower it to the deck so we can give him a proper burial.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I
I'll
would
do that.
suggest.
I guess I'll try to ride that down to the deck.
You having lowered him down, and then you then sling your blade over and then.
No, I meant like all the way down to the deck.
He wants to do the sword sail thing again.
God damn it,
To the
Jake.
deck.
Style.
Which would be. It's probably not the best idea, I guess. I was just
There's
trying
no
to-
sail to hook onto.
no sails at all.
this-
Not where you
past.
are.
This is past.
There's a sail. First off,
Sail
you're on the
stops here,
bottom
you're
cross
here.
beam. The
I'm on the
sails.
bottom
There's a
cross
sail
beam.
above you over there. There's a sail above you over there.
Oh, you didn't
You're-
say he was on the bottom crossbeam. You just said he was hanging on the
hanging off the
side.
side. Yeah, you did say that. To be fair, it was a little confusing.
I'll just climb down.
I assumed y'all would figure they wouldn't put in the effort to hang him too high.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, but yeah.
One
So-
thing, not.
You want to just say you climb down?
Rats are bigger than kittens.
Sure, yeah, I'll climb down.
Because if you said you used your blade to ride down the rope, I was gonna have you fall.
Alright.
Because your blade cuts the rope.
Alright, so with that 20 diplomacy on these guys, for those of you who are sickened by this man and his and I point the body and his dirty deeds, we offer you we offer you passage with
I
us.
was like, wait, what? Oh.
And for those of you who do not wish to come, we will let you off on an
Never mind. I'll explain later.
those of you who do not wish to follow, you may join the captain on the island. Or
On his vacation.
I won't say it like that because this is
On his vacation.
Which is better, saying that or just saying we're gonna leave you on an island?
it's island because they're gonna be safe. They won't be killed. We'll leave them supplies.
Well, they're gonna be abandoned on an island.
To be fair though, they don't
It's kind of
know.
a desk.
To be fair though, they
Dozens.
don't know yet the state you plan to leave them in.
And we're not gonna do it to all of them. We're just gonna do it to the bad ones.
Oh wait a minute.
Get a feel for
There's the
temperament.
idea. Leave the shipmates more supplies than the captain.
Yes.
So that they turn on each other.
Yes.
Oh.
The ones that aren't such rotten seeds, I'll potentially,
Easy that.
the ones that aren't such bad seeds, I'll potentially let go. I'll release them someplace else. A few dinghies.
So no. Okay.
The ones that are bad seeds, I
We'll
will
do that with.
leave them on a island where not with their small clothes and 20 feet of rope and a dagger.
Leave them all on the island with their arms bound behind their back and a knife in their mouth.
So
So they have to
a
fight each other.
with a
That's
20,
excessive.
20 diplomacy. Was it not
Nat 20.
A nat 20 diplomacy. They oblige. Slightly less than half of the crew is obliging to you. They're like I don't even like working here. These people.
People are horrible. This is just a job, man. Leave me alone.
And then the rest sort of
I wanted to be on another ship, man.
the rest follow to the captain and you. Which at this point I would imagine more of McCann's crew has come and your guys have come over to sort of help wrangle all this.
Yeah, and I'm sure you guys are coming back on the. Are you guys are finally on the boat? Everybody's together, right?
I'm not on the boat.
Oh.
No.
No, you're still on.
I told my men
Fine.
to go.
And I go up. I finally go up to the Catwoman here. What's your name?
Yeah, Saronia.
Sabrina. Nice to meet you. That was excellent. I go with her. That was excellent.
Pleasure. Pleasure to be rid of these things.
Yeah, that was a
Saronia.
great help. I am really not scary, but that helped a lot. I'm really not scary, but that helped a lot. Don't fear me.
I'm not really this scary. I just like to scare people.
Well, it's
Yeah,
well when fire is exploding, that's the only thing I got. I can't use diplomacy anymore.
It's like they can force a smile while my ears are back. Like,
Aww, I want to pet it. No,
Like,
Do you actually try to pet her?
Like, trying
No,
not to be intimidated.
I'm not gonna pet her. So,
It's like trying not to be intimidated, but it's like, yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna say if he tried to pet you, I was gonna
I
ask
was
how
gonna
would.
scratch him.
I wouldn't try to pet you. Like, oh my god, it's so cute. Hey.
Okay then, so
Yeah, that's, yeah.
You want to play with string? Huh? No, I'm just kidding.
so splitting, I suppose, of the some of the dissident navy, I suppose. Some of them go with McCann's crew to join them, since I think they were really the only one who potentially took damage.
Yeah, they took some damage.
And then the rest go with you all just as passengers, if you're willing to oblige them.
Yeah.
To that end.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
How about the bad eggs?
Yes. Actually,
Well,
How many are bad eggs?
Yeah.
Slightly more than half.
Oh,
So we got the so we got the bad egg.
We have a lot of clothing.
I don't want to know.
I'm taking
So,
all of their
what-
the bad eggs. I'm taking all of their clothing
What loot do we
and
potentially
leaving them
each
on
get?
One
Oh,
second.
I'm staying to watch this one.
Let's
with
see.
a dagger and 20 feet of rope. They can potentially survive if they're not a desert, not just a sandbar, an island, an uninhabited island. See if McCann knows any uninhabited islands in the area.
I'm going to roll a D20 and a D10. Maximum. If it's something stupid low, like a 2, I'm going to roll it again. But like maximum of 30 to see how many uniforms that is.
All we need is 6. That's all we need.
I meant for a crew.
13.
Yes.
I meant for a crew in general, so our entire ship
Yeah.
can be disguised
We have
as
13
Navy.
though. 13. Write down.
If anything, we have spare uniforms.
Okay, sacked.
I can't do like this is the captain over here. Hey.
Naval ship.
Well, why did you see like this? Our captain.
Oh, when you introduced the guy.
How many said 13?
These guys.
13 plus
Okay.
plus the captain's uniform.
Ooh.
So does that mean he gets the captain's uniform?
Yes, he does.
13
Would I want the captain?
It's not for right now. It's for when we want to discuss ourselves.
Oh, okay.
uniform.
Oh, dirt. Okay.
1 naval
Oh, I thought it was an accident.
captain uniform.
Okay, 13 Navy uniforms plus 1 Navy captains.
Yep. We haven't even gotten to the loot yet. Which will be mostly supplies and ammunition. It's a naval vessel. Some gold. So you go out to a nearby desert island.
Well, not desert,
Well,
uninhabited
desert,
by people.
yeah, uninhabited.
I still want them to potentially have. Like, they can live if they
There's
actually put in
any
effort.
number of like super small islands.
Nothing
around here.
terribly large.
Can you really have a desert island? There's just so much water there.
It's sand, no rain, no
No.
vegetation, desert.
Maybe something sort of off. Maybe something sort of off the coast of Hammer Isle. You
The
go.
name strikes me for some reason.
Who's the one you commented on in the group chat?
Oh, Hammer Island, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, Ginsburg and High Gin. Those are the towns.
Hygiene. Sorry.
Those are the towns of Hammer.
Lots of gin.
You go on, and
Not much hygiene to go around.
you walk them out onto the deck of the. Oh, actually, before you go
Actually,
over
we
there,
don't even land. We just kind of go. We just
Well,
kind of go.
hold that thought though. Before we get to looting of the ship itself, what do you do with the ship? Do you leave it? Do you scuttle it, or do you try and salvage it?
Okay, what are we doing?
Or are you going to change out your ship for this one? Bear in mind, this one is taking a lot of damage.
We could
It
use the
has
other
a
ship
lot of damage.
to repair it.
You said this
But-
one wasn't as good
Ours
as
is
ours.
taking.
If you
not
tow
our
it,
ship.
remember, McCann said that next time you're in Parrots Folly, you can talk to the harbor master, and he can talk
Tow
to
it,
you
yeah.
about.
Yeah.
You might be able to just store it
Yeah.
in Parrots
Or
Folly.
potentially flat out sell it.
Yeah, I think sell it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's take it.
Yeah,
first.
you can either sell it in Parrots Folly
Scrap it.
for parts, or you can store it there, have it repaired, and then just keep it there for when you need it.
How much minutes? Yeah, it might cost us a bit though.
Okay, guys, 9 minutes.
You don't have to like stop. Just. Yeah. Get that out of the way now.
Okay, so are you towing it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Tow it, sell it, or store it. Either way.
nice.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Probably.
But in that,
Scrap it, sell it. We'll decide when we get there.
okay.
We get back to there.
And I'm assuming these.
Well, first let's deal with.
Yeah. The sailors. Yeah.
So what do you do with it?
Idiots.
Well, we get near the island.
Mm-hmm.
fairly close. You know, wouldn't be problems.
So
And
wait,
I
at this
go,
point,
and I make them walk the plank to the island.
Ah.
I kind of go.
So we're back on
all
our
right.
ship. So, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just wondering where exactly.
I basically just wrap. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm gonna wrap 10 feet of rope around their waist, stick a dagger on it, and kind of go, walk the plank. Those are your supplies. Make your living on the island. Be resourceful. Walk the plank. I can survive that way. Can you?
I'm just sitting on the ramp and just waving goodbye at them.
Wearing nothing but their small clothes. Skivvies, in other words.
I'll just be on deck looking at them intensely.
Abandoned.
They sicken me. Like, I turn to Captain One. They sicken me.
Of
I kind of give you a disapproving look. Like,
naval.
We are.
Oh, and the captain, I give him an especially dull dagger. I give him a really beat up dagger.
I give you a short look like,
So when I said I'd give
why
you a
kill
dagger,
them?
I didn't say
We
it'd be a
can
good
make them
one.
suffer.
Dagger, I didn't say it was a good one.
Yeah.
You'd be really
I
fucked
mean, I
up.
kind of.
You shoot one of them and say something about
There's
how
your
he could be
food.
he could be your dinner, and have that guy try to fight them so he
Island.
doesn't become dinner.
No, I'm not going to go that far. I'm not him. That would be sort of a thing.
That's only if I go back.
That's if he rolls a low. Will save.
Yeah. This one I'm very generous. Like, I'm gonna let you live.
I do like mine though. Versatility. It's not overly horrible.
No,
And they have
no.
to strive.
All right.
They
It's very neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you leave them there. Now.
Come back in about a year, and they've actually got a colony going on.
Hey, if they do, good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give them supplies at that point.
Yeah.
That way they've earned it.
I'd be like, all right, you guys did good. You guys did good. We're just like, we're gonna I'll walk on shore and be like, oh yeah, you guys did good. I'm gonna go back to the ship and I'm gonna toss some supplies out to you. You guys can swim and catch them. Good job.
Alright, so-
We're gonna just swim back.
Ship.
So, ¿qué pasa?
Loot.
What would that be? Like a 100?
Yeah, 000 is 100.
009.
That's a 9.
That's 9.
That is literally 9.
That is a 9. 9% of the 1,000, since it's a naval vessel, not a pirate ship or a merchant ship. It's sort of reversed. 9%
just
of
roll
it
twice.
is money.
What? No, that's cool.
You
No,
could
wait.
just roll twice and pick the result you want.
Yeah.
Instead.
No, that's cool.
That's true.
That actually makes sense, though. 9% is
You
money.
say you scrounged around a little more.
And bear in mind, it's 9% of 1,000.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
still
perfect.
decent amount. That's still
90 gold apart for 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5,
And
6.
whenever it's not money, we can sell for money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2.
You can
3,
sell
4,
supplies
5,
for
6,
gold.
7. Between 7.
Oh, sorry. Forgot.
Her and Devin.
Yeah.
Oh, Devin. I forgot Devin was here.
Yeah.
That
Like,
you-
I haven't officially joined the crew, but it's pretty obvious of
That
what
you-
I do.
If nothing else, you're at least a passenger at this
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, we
At
gave
least
you a
it's
high
like-
five.
You
It's
gain,
like, really, where else am I going to go?
We formed a
you
bond.
gain
Exist.
90
Ow.
gold.
Each?
No, total.
Total.
Divided among 7 is like 12?
Very close.
And I'm not even going to roll for how much of that is worth in items. It's 'cause, like, again,
12.8.
Navy.
12.85.
Okay.
Exactly. Oh, close to it. 12.86.
Just say 12.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm calculating this wrong. Wait a minute. See now. I might be. 1,000 minus 9%. Yeah, that would be that would be 90 gold total, and then 910 gold worth of supplies. Which I'm not even going to make a deduction to that for the people you marooned, because you left them with next to nothing.
Exactly. On purpose.
That's really
What?
pretty brutal.
Yeah, that's why we're saying, like, let's just suffer.
Okay, so what don't we get supplies-wise? So you said, how much
I just don't like how to, like, he's just ready to come back
910
up onto
supplies?
us. Like, they'll get lucky and get picked up and then they'll want
910.
revenge. And
Oh, they're gonna want revenge. They're definitely getting picked up.
And
See, that's the problem. Is how wouldn't want loose ends?
It's called pirate life, bitch.
and
I would have just murdered him.
you're the
They
one.
can potentially make their own way if they're resourceful.
You're the one who considers
Survival
your
of the
crew a
fittest.
means to an end.
I know that's why I would have murdered the guys we were marooned, so they don't get lucky, get picked up, then go after us wanting revenge.
Oh, they are gonna do that. It's gonna happen.
And
It's more cinematic though. It's more cinematic.
Or they just become new bone blacks.
No, they won't become bone black. And I'm going to say 81 armament supplies. This is a sort of a vague number indicating general armament crafting materials, which you may either sell, you know, like ammunition, guns, powder. You may either sell them,
I
or
may want a handful for myself.
you
Play around
can
with.
craft a lot of shit with this. You all can craft a lot of shit with this.
I can't. He can.
81 armament.
I already know the first thing I would like
My
to do.
phone does not like the word armament.
Arm, you meant? Did you see what it did?
It doesn't. It wants to do arrangement instead.
Weird.
So
Yeah, it doesn't like it. Doesn't like the word.
so
Armor
now
supplies.
that you've done that, McCann has his ship alongside yours. He's still standing on the deck of it, the poop deck of his ship, but he's standing at the rail so he can talk to you all. He's like,
Okay.
"Well, lads, that was a lot of fun."
Yeah.
And
Let's do it again sometime.
Yes.
me and the lads, we better be making course back home. We need to rest and celebrate from this haul.
Pirate's Folly?
Parrots Folly.
We're actually going that way too.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, lads,
That answers my question.
if you want. Now, you're welcome to go wherever you want now. I mean, you got your own ship. I've done my part. Our debt is paid. But if you want, I would suggest that maybe your next port of call should be possibly Terrapolis on the mainland. If nothing else, remember, we picked you up off of a charter vessel, and that Sloane McCarran, she can cover for a bit, but she can only cover as much as her
The
superiors.
problem
can.
is though, we can't with the Navy ship behind us.
We need to drop off a Navy ship.
I
Let's
can-
go to Pirates Folly first, and then go
Unless
to
I
you want to take that for
I,
us.
Yeah.
I can take that off your hand. I'll hand it over to the harbor master, and he can hold on to it either until you all come to deal with it, or I can send you whatever money comes out of it by pigeon.
I spin my hand and I.
He reaches across.
Well, which are we doing? Are we selling it or are we storing it?
Store for now.
Since store it for now. He'll take it back there, and the harbor master will store the wreckage until you all can either contact McCann with what to do, or until you come deal with it.
Then the people that are with us should go with him. The one that want just ferry should go with him then.
Well, we can chop them off.
No, if
anyway.
they're just passengers, they should go with you because
Oh,
Going to a capital city,
yeah.
a pirate
oh,
town.
yeah, lads.
Biscuit
I suppose-
Tortuga.
Oh yeah, never mind.
In a sense, I suppose it doesn't really matter, but then at the same time, well, Sloane,
Just
she's
not
not
a
going to
draw.
be putting out any reports on you lot. The people on the charter vessel and the charter agency itself, they know you, they remember your registration forms, so I think it would just make things easier for you lot, and I suppose for me, if you don't mind me saying so. If we go in and check them with them, just let them know, hi, we're not keel hauled off at some dark reach near the graveyard.
Okay.
It's not.
He's 9. So.
I know.
Alright, so
So,
We don't have to wrap up at 9.
No, we don't. We need to be quiet though.
I'm starting quiet, yeah.
yeah, since we started sort of late, and there's only one more thing I wanted to do, I thought that it's cool. Do you want to go until 9:30?
Whatever.
Yeah, we can try.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's not even so quiet, yeah.
So, okay, I'll catch it. I will see you on down the coast, lads. Happy to. May the wind always be with your sails, and he sails off. So, do you set course for Terrapolis?
Let's go to Terrapolis.
Yep.
You don't
Yes, the capital of rape.
It's
Now you do,
like Pirate Town.
now you don't have to
capital.
go. You don't have to go straight there.
As long as it ain't the bloody Navy.
Oh yeah. Do you all want to have any sort of social interaction now that
Why were things are?
Since you stayed on their ship and not gone with McCann.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I said my consensus was, hey, as long as it's not the Navy.
Yeah. Tell us about yourself.
Row. Just row is fine.
Well, so tell us about yourself, Ro.
Yeah.
Oh, Neil.
What do you need to know?
Well, how'd you end up on the ship?
Well, apparently they don't take kindly to accidental explosions near their base. Yeah.
I would imagine that. Yeah.
That will do it.
This is our captain here.
In name.
In name only.
In me.
In name only. And you're the one that's like
You're a wolf king.
I'm a wolf.
Your cousins.
Yeah. Gonna fight the urge to kind of hiss, but
In
this more like a grimacing smile.
In this world,
Pleasure.
wolfkins are a genetic deviation of catfolk.
Yeah.
So he's a mutant. He's a weird ass mutant.
Yeah, they kind of half grimace, half smile.
Some
Pleasure.
ancient primordial catfolk fucked the wolf, and then that happened.
Oh,
This is the result.
Alright.
Yes.
Actually, I also introduced the people that are in crew. This is our captain here. Just so that they know who the...
Most have been here for a couple of days. We know him.
No, the people that I just gotten on. Like, the people that are ferrying, so they know that if they want...
This is the captain if you all have any questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the captain.
I'm the first mate.
I'm the helmsman.
Oh, they're questioning.
Helmsman.
I'm the captain.
Quartermaster.
Do I even have a title, or was I just a crew member?
You're a striker.
Who the fuck is this guy?
That guy.
This guy came out of nowhere.
So why is he even
Come from?
I was in the water.
60% of them are sort of questioning this, like what?
Oh, because they're racist.
Because they're racist. No.
Because he seems more like Captain material.
Oh.
And then the rest of them
He's the
are
face.
the rest of
Yeah.
the rest of the percentage are like, if he's the bloody first mate, can you imagine what the captain's
Right.
Yeah.
I'm boosting you up, man. I'm giving you
That's
cred.
what I want. Yeah.
build up that cred?
Yeah. Yes. We should probably find a position for you if you stay long term. You go with firearms. What about gunner?
Hey, gunner, I can do that. I can mix things, blow things up.
That's perfect. What do you think, Captain?
Yep. I can maybe play around with your cannons, give them a little more firepower, shall we say?
What about flamethrowers?
If she can get.
I could, with the right materials, I could work on it. Give me passage to the capital city. I could get some supplies and maybe
For what?
help your
Can't
ship
be
a
a
little.
bragger to these like other guys.
Can you create small icebergs?
Basically, tell like spread my story.
There is an ice bomb, but no, I don't think so.
Okay.
So I see where they go to these guys like.
Saki's gonna be a bragger to the passengers.
Yeah. I was like basically like rolling like but my character like in Dark Mode. So I told you he's a captain, but he's only a name. Spread my story, Damien. And I just give him like a quick like.
They hear the name and then
McGee. Douchebag McGee.
They hear the name, and then some of your own crew sort of murmurs in the background with a slight chuckle, much like that of like a college hazing. Damien Blood Drinker.
I give him a point, looking at me like, are you saying something? Taser first.
Oh, they're not hazing. They're not hazing you. They're hazing the back.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I get that. So that way they can spread my name around. Which I gotta roll low on that one. I'm like, would this guy brag? Yeah, he's gonna brag.
It's nice. So the full story on her is she was arrested because of an accidental explosion near a base, but she was shipped out to the colony.
Yeah, they were going to use my help, with mining and blowing up tunnels.
She was an indentured servant.
Help.
Yes.
Oh, it's like
That's why they didn't hang me as an example, because they could use me.
Oh.
She escaped.
To blow some tunnels, help them out with the mining
She
efforts.
escaped, and then that ship picked her up.
That's actually a question I say. So who was the man? Who's that young man?
I don't know. The men on board the ship.
I
speak, young bandit full of heart.
I
That's all I know.
punched the wood just like kind of like thing like didn't even know him. Hey, it was a life.
We didn't know each other for long, but I can call him my friend.
Yeah.
Mine nearby.
I don't know. Are you nearby?
Well,
I just kind of offhandedly say, "Don't damage the ship."
Well, I'm not that strong.
I just imagine you walking by and say, "Hey, don't damage the ship."
Don't damage the ship.
It's very merciful for me.
Kind of like Vision from that one scene in Iron Man. I mean, in Avengers 2. It's like, he does hate you the most. He just keeps walking.
Pretty much pop around like Vision, just keep on walking.
That's kind of my role in this. I'm not really much of a.
It's like, hey, my
I don't really do much. I'm just kind of there. This sort of
pretty much
logical voice of reason.
Don't hurt the ship.
Yeah.
Don't hurt the ship. Mind the gap.
Mind the gap. Mind the gap.
The gap, you say?
Mind
The gap. Mind the
The
gap.
Starfinder gap?
Don't mind that gap, because nobody knows the damn thing.
Nobody knows.
Not even the demons.
Everyone woke up one.
Now you set sail for Terrapolis.
It's made from this rape.
God damn
Never
it.
agreed to
No,
work
it's
with cannons in
actually-
exchange
The
for
voyage will take
actually a form of
12
flight.
days. Now I'm going to streamline this a bit so you won't hit any sort of major encounters. I'm just going to read out anything unless it's like a message in the bottle or something.
Man, I would sing, but I can't, so I'm just gonna cut swing.
You've already had your one performance for the
Okay,
day.
sweet.
So,
58.
while we're sailing, I'd like to do something.
It was like surprisingly fun when we played Guitar Hero when it came out. So just like the note range was
Ready
surprisingly
to
fun.
report.
Jake wants to do some.
Hold on, let's go through
Yeah.
3 days first.
Yeah.
34. You pass by some ships. 15. One day, on the third day, you're sort of like leaning on the rail. You're looking out over the waves.
Please, Mickey.
And you see you see roughly the size of a small sandbar. It's like a small little like thing rising from the water, and there's a couple of like eye stalks coming up from it, and it's like looking at you.
What the fuck? Okay, perception.
Perception.
God, fuck.
Is anyone on the deck here? If you say anything.
Is anyone here not a pirate?
So that one.
That's not a pirate.
I didn't see it.
Well, I was gonna. You see it, but I'm gonna say Nat 1 was to identify it. You don't know what it is,
You're just
but it's like a lump of a thing with eye, and it sort of looks at you, and it just sort of does this.
Like a
It
meal thing?
leers.
What?
It leers very.
Like its eyes narrow at
very
you.
contemptuous.
Sense motive?
It just doesn't.
It's got
like
eyes. It's like
It
it's
just
got
doesn't
eyes,
like
Yeah,
man.
it's just fucking with you,
Is that
man.
sense motive? It's just eyes.
It's trying to look at me.
It's like sense motive thing of
It's just
painting.
leering angrily at your
guys,
ship as you pass by.
guys.
Does he notify? Do you notify?
Yeah,
people
like
on the
guys.
ship? Who's on deck with him?
Roll diplomacy to make people look at what you're seeing.
Oh. 9 plus 19.
They glance out, all they see is a sandbar, like, go about their business.
Well, none of you guys saw this shit?
The ship moves on.
Kyle, you're a bit of an odd fellow. Sometimes you see and you say some very odd things.
What? Will save.
Right there, for the love of God. The ship moves on. There's literally
Kyle, a whale spoke to you.
What? I never said that. Did I say that? I never said that.
Would you possibly
know.
have for the Pyrexian
So what is-
and
what is,
something like that or something
Kylo
like that?
do?
Because I
Well,
do really
one
that
of
would
these,
that could help me out a lot.
One of the sailors
'Cause I
that
don't
was
have
on
any, like, wipe shit, but
the ship that we
could,
took
like,
over,
still help.
Yeah.
that joined us, I go up to them and I decide I'm going to ask them if they have heard of this person I'm going after, known as only Divine Commander. If he's heard rumors of where he may be or who he may be.
For the listeners,
At
Jake
all.
is asking information on the Divine Sailor. Commander.
If he's heard of
Nope.
this guy. None? Okay.
No.
Bet he knows anything about you.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay.
Hey, I figured I'd go for it.
Now the next 3 days.
Oh, we should probably stream us like more. Just like do one roll for 2 days. It's like,
Okay. 75. as this is something you couldn't deal with right now, anyways. So I'm just going to tell you what you see. As you're sailing along, you look down into the water. You see what appears to be a sunken ship below.
Ooh. Alright, everybody, get the air bubble area. We're going to get some treasure.
I just
Actually,
kind of go.
Well, let's
ooh.
just take a couple people and scout it before we bring the whole.
I just go. Ooh! I look around. Like, do I see any like
shiny things?
angry-looking animals? Potentially
There's-
dangerous animals?
There's a few fish, but nothing particularly nasty. Maybe a couple eels, but
We got.
if you don't bother them, they won't bother you. And also, you have a shark.
You want to jump in?
Yeah.
I just kind of go. Oh, okay.
Yep. Let's go in.
Roll off the side.
I jumped down from the crow's nest.
Me too.
I just flat out kind of like look over the side of the ship. I just kind of, oh, okay, just put my hands on the rails, just roll off. Just go forward
28
roll off the
swim.
ship.
Oh, a what?
28 swim.
28 swim?
Oh shit! Can you roll for me? I put myself in.
Do you want to roll for yourself? Because I rolled bad.
Okay.
17.
Plus.
You're good.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I think I got like a 10
So,
swim or some shit.
And if you want to give me some more, like give me some wet feet to swim faster. Thanks.
Oh wait, am I giving you air bubble? Do you need air bubble?
I'll need it for 2 hours, but you can give it to me when I need it. I'm like, oh shit.
Sure.
I don't need to roll.
Oh,
remember?
yeah, you're
Wet feet will make it swim faster.
Grab
Some-
on.
I have a swim speed. I
Oh,
don't need to
thanks.
roll. And if I do need to roll, I have a plus 20.
Like, three people like, what the fuck did they do? Like, these people, why did those 3 guys jump out the ship?
Oh, okay.
One guy died, one guy jumped off, and one guy called the shark over. What the fuck's happening?
One guy just collapsed off the side of the ship.
Exactly, one guy just fell off,
Huh,
one guy
okay.
dived into it, one guy just called a shark and he jumped.
Just look over and say, yeah, I'm not even gonna ask.
You guys don't want to come with us? Brisk swim?
I mean, I would, but
Swimming
I'm
samurai.
Irishman.
Loincloth only.
Samurai Jack.
Oh god.
Hey man, maybe you're hung.
You find 155 gold worth of treasure.
Ooh.
55
Should I
gold.
put that in the log here?
I suppose so.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. It's specific stuff, and I don't know what this is. You find 55 gold worth of something called milky. It's in coins and gems.
We're
Okay.
just gonna split that now. Or like,
We'll wait for it a bit.
$55 G milky. You can sell this stuff or find something to do with it once you import it. And 100 GP worth of garnet.
So you said how much milk?
55 gold piece. I'm assuming in the terms of this, it's just like one milky or whatever this gem is, which is worth 55 gold pieces.
Milky quartz, maybe?
Maybe. And a 100 gold piece garnet.
Is there any like odd trinkets?
That's it.
Okay.
That's all you got was those two things.
There's no stylish hat. Stylish hat.
Sunken under the waves as long as it's been there, I would think not.
But I want a trinket for everything.
There's nothing you could wear unless you were a drowning.
No stylish petticoat then? No.
I look around. Do I also find any like edible supplies?
Edible supplies. Like fish or
Fish, seaweed.
Okay.
Seaweed's edible.
Fuck yeah.
Add 51 gold worth of supplies.
Nice. 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 How about you, Josh? You want to look for edible supplies since you're a striker?
Do I see? Can I hunt any fish that are in the area?
Sure. Well, do you have a hunter profession skill?
He's Professor Sailor
Or,
Bound.
or maybe it would be maybe survival. Yeah. roll.
Maybe survival, yeah.
A +7 to whatever you roll.
Can you hand me your dice? It's to your left.
That would be wild. Magical armament.
Oh my
I
god.
misspelled
You
something.
bitch.
I am fucking this up.
Where'd it go?
You got a 17 plus
right here.
7
Yeah. Oh, he got it, dude.
or 24.
24. Yeah.
You got 99 more supplies.
99 more supplies.
99 more spots. Okay.
You got seaweed. You got fish.
Okay. So
Sushi.
Yeah, shark, do not swallow that. Do not swallow. Bad shark.
Let's don't eat that.
Fish are
No,
friends.
not for you.
Food.
For 99 more, so that's 141.
yeah. 96.
96. What's the
No. I'm rolling a 96.
Oh, okay.
For something else.
Remember, he has a water sense, so he can feel vibrations of water and what's coming. And he also can see underwater really far.
Some of
Cheating.
Some of the men don't handle the seaweed very well, and there's minor food poisoning.
It's plenty of vitamins. I don't know what's wrong with you.
-5 to supplies.
We got 99 supplies extra, so fuck it.
Do you not hear problems with
I just look
supplies
at them and go, it's plenty of vitamins. It's healthy for you.
I-
What is wrong with you?
Oh yeah, it's really good. Boy.
Walk off.
I high five Tyrone. That's good. Yeah.
Okay. So you're halfway through your voyage. You're sailing into a massive fog bank.
Next level, that won't be such a problem.
I think
With, with compass, you can easily.
I can see 3 times as far next level.
Let's see. Would fog be counted as conditions of dim light? Because I do have low light vision.
No, it's just concealment for everything. More than 5 feet away.
Okay.
So you're sailing along. It's very quiet, very spooky. It's about maybe
Where are we at
between
on the map?
afternoon and evening. You're halfway through your voyage.
In relation to other places, huh?
You're maybe somewhere in this area here. You're in between the coast, this island here, and
that island.
Hmm?
That island.
that island.
The island that goes to Kaiser is near. We're
No,
near that, aren't
no,
we?
no, no, no.
Oh, okay.
You are
I thought
not
we were.
near there.
Okay, because it looked like we pointed out on the map.
You're
It was
slightly above that latitude.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, in this area, there's the potential to see it, but not. You're not in the main focus area.
Okay. Okay.
But
You pointed at the map. I thought it was.
so, but yeah, you're sailing along. You see something over the starboard bow.
Okay.
It appears to be a ship.
Do I notice anything about the ship?
No, it's super foggy. All you can see is that it appears to be a ship. It's got the
Vague
shape of
outline
a
of the ship.
mast and sails.
Should we all just try to like?
Do you call out anything?
I shout down as a ship up for the starboard thing.
The crew down below, they look. I'm
Yeah.
assuming you all look.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't see anything at first, but they hear the sound, the creaking sound of rigging, and then gently a chilling dirge sort of wafts over the waves.
Did you hear that from Jim?
As the no, suddenly a figure sort of starts to loom out of the fog. And as it gets closer, you make out the shape of a skeleton, a giant skeleton,
Covering.
a literal giant's skeleton wielding a massive, brutal battle axe.
Is this hovering through the air?
Well,
On the way.
as the first sight of it, some of the crew questioned whether or not they should raise the alarm. Quickly, the alarm order is belayed as it comes closer and you realize there's something not right about this skeleton. Like,
take magic.
like goddamn. Like it's not moving. It's moving forward, but it's not animated. It's not walking through the water. As it draws closer, you see indeed it is the shape of a ship.
Yeah.
A massive galleon, dark and foreboding,
It's
towering
green
high
zero.
above
It's just
your
above.
modest brig.
Yeah, but can you imagine?
Slowly creaks past the crew, singing this low, somber dirge as it sails by. And it's not a ghost ship.
It's just a wreck.
But it doesn't really care.
It's
doesn't-
scary looking, but you can clearly see that it is corporeal.
How's the
As
fly
it's-
look?
It's
Well, he wants to know if he can see a fly on it.
It's not yet. It's closing up, but as
Can we see any people moving around on deck?
no, it's too high up. You can see some people moving, but they're above you.
Oh.
It's a galleon. You're a brig.
It's way bigger than us.
No, it is just closing in on your starboard bow. It's not coming at you. It's just passing.
Yeah.
We're just gonna pass them if we can.
As it comes
Yeah.
up,
We are just gonna pass.
as it comes up, you see that the entire hull is just from tip to top covered in human and various humanoid skeletons,
Yep.
all held to the hull of the ship by like massive like metal ties and other things.
Yeah.
Cool.
Keep our heads together.
Refly our colors.
My vote.
We haven't picked a flag yet, so no.
Default state is you have no flag unless you state otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, you didn't say anything about taking the flag from the naval ship, so you don't have.
Ah, we should have done that.
Well, that could have been bad for us right now.
Now,
Right now, yeah, kind of. Oh,
again,
future.
just having a flag doesn't mean you have to say it.
Yeah.
Now, roll. Everyone roll a local knowledge check.
I don't think any of us have it. They don't have it.
Do I have a bonus to that for looking through the book?
You get a +2. You get a +2.
Okay, plus,
You do not. You have a knowledge of geography.
yeah, roll the 3 plus 2, so 5.
But here,
I
roll.
only have of engineering, geography, and nature.
I think I've just got.
You got that 20. Or is that 20?
geography?
I don't think so.
No, it's
Well, if he
14.
only has geography, you can't get it.
Oh, then I can't do either.
I got a total of 12 with the plus 2.
You can't do either. Since you're not.
Or 5.
None of us can have local knowledge.
Yeah.
I do.
I mean,
I said none of but him. He's pointing at you.
You suspect that this is a pirate that McCann mentioned to you before. You
Turk.
see,
He mentioned truck, and he mentioned. So many
as the
different
ship sort of
mentions.
comes closer to it's like paralleling you more, you see this flag. Is there something?
Truck.
No.
I can't see.
I don't think that was truck,
Looks like,
was it?
looks like
No.
a coffin and
No,
bones.
that's not truck.
Looks
Truck is a fist.
Looks
A
like,
stone.
Truck's a fist.
looks like a coffin and bones.
A coffin, crossbones, and what appears to be size coming off the side of the coffin.
Would it figure that out now? They use these flag.
We're just kind of go.
What was your roll total? With the +2 from the library?
Kind of
12.
Kind of go up to you and I'm like, what do you
It's
think?
very low.
What are you thinking, lad? Because I can tell you.
Someone McCann mentioned it's something we definitely should not cross.
Somewhat, one of the crewmen next.
Someone of the great pirates.
One of the crewmen next to you mutters to himself, "The Grey Scythe."
The great side.
Nice.
Not truck.
Let's take a shit.
No, definitely not truck. Definitely someone we don't want to mess with, though.
He's coming up, and as you look up, you see the captain. You can tell it's him because he's got the biggest hat.
I have the biggest
You can't make out, you can't make out a whole lot of details about him, but he's tall. Well, I think he's tall.
He's tall. No, he's actually short.
Let me see. He's tall. He's tall. He's shortish
Don't
tall.
anyone look at my shit.
He's tallish.
No,
short.
he's 2 midgets on in a trench coat.
He's 6 feet 6 inches.
That's pretty damn
He's tall. He's got a black coat, lots of black and very dark reddish wings. He's sort of got one hand on the wheel, looking along, a black beard, and he doesn't seem to notice you.
Wait, is he human? Like, what is he?
He appears to be human.
Okay.
If he is aware of your presence, he doesn't seem to care.
He's not acknowledging us. He's
Oh, of course not. We're small, but he's big.
Yeah, we're just starting out.
Yeah, like basically, this is him. This is us. Yeah, I don't give a shit about
Does
you
anyone
guys.
want to do or say anything?
Nope.
No.
No, I just kind of.
interact with them at all.
Do I have to roll?
Why are you looking at me like that?
I have a special scenario set up for if someone pulled a Jake. Nothing
Literally pulling a
Look at
Jake.
cheek.
Nothing terrible will happen if someone were to pull a Jake, but it would be interesting if it.
How would
if
you
someone
pull
Am
I
I
just
felt
kind of
the
give him.
scenario?
I just kind of give a
Be the expert.
I expected
slight
you.
nod and just kind of keep.
I,
Not
ex-
what
I
I
expected
You
you
just
to
keep going.
call out something to the captain like "nice boat" or "got enough bones."
Yeah, that's totally
Okay.
what you say.
Okay.
So, am I compelled to do anything, or should I just? Am I cool?
You could roll a will save, I suppose.
Oh god. Oh, I'm 10 plus. Not is it 9 or 8? Let me see. I think it's 8. So 18.
You're good. You don't do anything stupid,
Thank God.
which I'm kind of sorry for. Like it wouldn't have hurt you per se. But it wouldn't have killed anyone. It wouldn't have damaged anyone. It might have caused some minor psychological damage. But it would have been a fun little bit of character exposition if someone had provoked him.
Yeah, I
But-
just kind of
I just kind of see him. Kind of go. I just kind of see the ship and kind of go.
Yeah.
Just keep saying
Yeah,
it.
we just keep. I go. Just keep going, guys.
He moves on.
I
He
just-
moves
I
on.
just stare at him, just like.
And
He slowly disappears into the fog.
Mm-hmm.
A hush sort of falls up over the ship for a moment. You're like, well, that was weird. You hear a massive crash. You see the faint glow of an explosion in the distance, and you hear screaming. You come up.
Let's just keep moving. Or is it in her direction?
Just keeps moving.
Straight
just
ahead.
keeps moving.
Oh.
You continue straight ahead. There's the wreckage of a naval merchant.
Let's take their flag.
What's going on? We don't know.
Not-
If they steal us, kill them.
Not a naval army flag, like a naval merchant. A merchant who has specifically got a contract with the Royal Commerce.
Is there anyone alive?
I like this trail of thought.
Well,
Oh, this
hold on.
big ass scary ship. Oh my god, wreckage. Let's steal their flag.
Let's do this.
Let's steal the loot from the big ass scary ship.
Or no, it's.
Let me finish telling you. Let me tell you about the wreck. Well, first off, it's sinking.
Oh.
It is fucking sinking.
They probably looted it already.
It's split in half.
Oh.
The ship, like bow, bow, stern, just
Probably all they did is just keep going straight.
They just run straight through it? Can we tell? The looks of it?
something like that.
Mm.
There's men swimming, a lot of men dead. Some they're clinging to the flotsam, and others are cowering in fear.
Flotsam or flatsam?
I don't remember.
Can we save him?
There's a difference between the two.
Sure, yeah. You
So we stop the ship.
maybe maybe a survival check.
Alright.
Everyone toss the ropes overboard.
Yeah.
No.
Natural 20.
Oh, the
all of them that are alive, and even some of them that refuse to go with you just because they're in a panic. You managed to save them.
damn. That's for making you do it, but like, okay, I did it.
You got it.
And there's no sign of the ship.
Good karma.
It didn't stop. It just cut through and kept going.
If they just didn't care. Now the question is, did that ship have undead on it?
Did anybody have...
I was gonna say, did anyone want to cast? It's too late
No one
now.
has detect undead.
No.
No one has detect magic.
I told he has it. He has
Why
it.
don't we
I
just
detect magic, but I didn't want to do it just in case it potentially ticked them off.
Why don't we just interview the people who survived?
They don't know. They don't have-
The question is
All
whether or
they
not they're
know is
still
their ship-
sane.
all they know
Those-
is their ship got smashed in
Those
half.
who are sane enough to talk, it simply hits you with it all happened so fast. The ship came out, a blade came down,
Oh, sorry.
That's-
and,
Get it.
and then they were in the water.
Okay.
That's fucking sick.
Alright,
I will roll a single roll for the next 6
Yeah, 'cause-
days to see, just to see if anything happens. 93.
I swim.
because you need the water.
93. That's an
die.
illness on the ship. You know what? Some of the crew is a bit disturbed by what just happened. You wake up one morning, half of the men who were panicked that you rescued, they've hung themselves from the yard arms.
Like,
Okay, let's get them down as soon as
Can I
possible.
diplomacy to the guys who
Really
did
bad.
see this and kind of like calm them, like, hey guys, like basically just calm
That's
nerves.
just bad for crew morale.
Yeah, basically use diplomacy to calm the morale, you know.
Calm nerves.
Okay.
A 20.
Spell called calm
A
nerves.
20 total.
Yeah, 20 diplomacy to like, hey guys, calm down, you know. Like yes, you know, they did this, but you know, counseling.
Okay, yeah. For one thing, it was only the people you rescued who hung themselves. It wasn't your actual crew.
Oh.
But you managed to prevent any sort of a morale penalty. Like
Okay.
they're like okay, these were just for one thing, these weren't hardened pirates or even soldiers. These were just more or less innocent merchants, and it's like and we didn't.
So they were all dead.
We know. What?
So you said that all the
No,
merchants.
half of the ones that were half of the ones that were panicked.
Oh, okay.
That's still a minor fraction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and now they're like, okay, we know not to fuck with whatever that was yet.
As if we didn't know what that was.
Pretty sight, yeah.
No, we should totally fuck with that thing.
Oh, no,
Hey,
no,
the pirate guy, we should totally
the
fuck with
Titanic
you.
ship covered in bones didn't give it away at all.
And so And I suppose that'll be it for tonight. When we next start, you will make port at Terrapolis.
Cool.
Okay, well, let me end it here. Thanks for watching. Bye and bye.